Where's my YouTube? How come it's not connecting? What the fuck? I see Twitch. Twitch connected. There it is. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up chat, and then I do gotta put public chat, and then I gotta put my thumbnail real quick on YouTube. Hi Tracy, thank you for being the first one here, Tracy. Let me go ahead and do something real quick as well. Let me do the hi Ray, hi Caleb, hi James, hi French fries, hello, hello, hello. Let me add the thumbnail because I never really get a chance to change the thumbnail until afterwards, but this time, oh, did I not save it? What the fuck? I thought I saved it. Oh, I think I was, oh, hold on. I should have saved it before. No more 4 hours, thank God. Yeah, but it's 2.5 hours. That's what they said. They said a special 2.5 hours, but I'm pretty sure there will be a overrun in those 2.5 hours. Okay, let me go ahead and do this. What's up, Johnny? Hello. Oh, okay, cool. I got it. Okay, I got it. I will go back to my actual light setting. I know it looks a little dark in here, but that's because I have YouTube on dark mode and I'm on YouTube right now, but do not worry. There it is. Cool, let's go. Alrighty guys, hello. I was supposed to be Mini Mysteria today. Do not worry, she will come out. She'll come out when needed, but number one, it's 90 degrees right now. I have my fan blowing, so I don't really feel it that much. But number two, when I had that mask on for like more than 2 minutes, the back of my neck started sweating because I have thick, coarse hair. So it was like, oh, I don't know if I could sit there and do that. Enjoy the show always. What's up, Sire? Hi, Hefe. 2.5 hour feels like a raw. I'm good. I'm good on 2.5 hours. I just hope that they actually stick to 2.5 and not like, alrighty folks, we are here in an overrun. And it's like, dude, at that point, don't even tell us that it's 2.5 hours. Question, why is SmackDown moving to 2 hours now? For some reason, I don't like it. I fucking love it. I don't know why they're doing it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't read dirt sheets, but I did see that it was from PW Insider, I believe. You sound sick, Minnie? I've been sick for like a week. The crazy thing is, this is like the first day where I'm not so nasally, so if I still sound sick, that fucking sucks. Beast and Mercedes are a cute couple. They're a cute couple for sure. It's 100 something here. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Bro loved Dijak versus Ilya. This is how I win. Aha! Aha! I'm not sure if I remember well of you posting about something, an accident. Hope you're good, Minnie. I am good. Yes, yes. I was a part of an accident on Saturday. Still, so my insurance hasn't gotten back to me with like what the conclusion of the accident is, who's guilty. They also haven't given me if my like the assessment of my car. Somebody that I talked to on the phone and I took the pictures of my car kind of basically said, I mean, I could tell you that your car is totaled, but I'm not a professional. Like, I'm not the adjuster, so you have to wait until they tell you that. So yeah, I pretty much know all my options though, no matter the outcome. I'm not too worried about it, but I can't say that until they just until everything proceeds, until they give me a call back, and then I'll know my options with all that. Ooh, what's up, Jake? Yeah, I'm more inclined to believe it considering the source. Probably waiting on a police report. No, we got the police report the day of. Yeah, and I actually have the like little paper, and you just send that to your insurance. They're just waiting on the adjuster right now. Estoy listo para Grand Slam. Wepa! Not AEW related, but it sucks that Kyrie is getting harassed. Yeah. Just because we're streaming AEW doesn't mean that you need to stick to just AEW. Vice versa with WWE. We can talk about AEW. Sometimes I have an issue with it because obviously it's like somebody just coming in with a tribalistic attitude and just saying, oh, this shit sucks, it's not WWE, you know, that's when I get annoyed. But you can always bring up anything professional wrestling related. Kyrie getting harassed is, yeah, it's fucking stupid. And people were mad that she reacted to her winning, but what is she supposed to be doing? Like there's a saying called "the show must go on." That doesn't mean that you don't care. That doesn't mean that you're not being empathetic. The reality is the show needs to go on, you know. So it fucking sucks. It sucks. I was hoping Liv Morgan did not need surgery either, and apparently she does. So that sucks. What's up, Germ? Oh boy, Beast Mortos is on the card. Shout out to the CEO for using her control the right way. Even if they weren't dating, I would assume he would be on the card. Like, how are you not gonna have Beast Mortos and Hologram on the card? Come on. Just stick to wrestling. What do you, Blackman? Shut up. No promotion is perfect. They all bring something different to the table. Yes. What's up, K Smith? Minnie, the Liv stuff is bumming me out for her relationship with Dom. Can you say something helpful and reassurance, please? No, I can't. You might have a new step mommy. 2 Hours SmackDown is back. It hasn't been confirmed that it's back. It's just a new source. It's a source. It hasn't been confirmed. Until WWE posts it, then that's when it's confirmed. I did love episode 1 of the podcast yesterday. Everybody, by the way, yes, Wheezy and I dropped our first episode of the podcast. We literally had no structure, but we kind of wanted that because the podcasts that I enjoy are just when it's like just conversations and chaos. But it's interesting because when you have two personalities that can mesh well with each other, I feel like that's what makes a podcast interesting. So it was funny because you can sort of see where we were trying to transition the conversation, but honestly, we're gonna get better. It's mostly me too. We're gonna get better with just having the conversation go a lot more fluid without like so many damn like, okay, well, but that's on me. That's literally on me because she's a good person that has conversation skills. I struggle with that, especially I can have a conversation with somebody, but when I know that this is for like a recording or a podcast, I feel like I'm like, okay, I have like 30 seconds to respond to this, and then next question, and then 30 seconds. I don't know why I feel that way. It's stupid. Minnie is so excited for Beast Mortos and Mercedes. I'm glad all her fans are heartbroken. Big win for us. Yeah, big win for the Latinos, man. I'm happy. You and Wheezy are needed in the podcasting space. Too many bros, not enough ladies speaking wrestling. Yeah, too many bros. But I mean, there's just like the past couple of days, so much shit has happened. Like personally, like my life, but also within like the community space and like wrestling, and like there's more that I'm just like, I have never been so over being like first, my content was never cookie cutter. Secondly, I always speak my mind, but for the better part of like a year, I've been trying to like watch what I say sometimes, but I'm also now in a position where I just don't care. I don't care. Anyways. Mercedes feels the roar. Stupid. AEW Mexico is going to be crazy. We shall see. Mark Brisco versus Okada does not move me whatsoever. And you guys know I'm an Okada mark. That is the most underwhelming thing I saw. And they put that as the first slide too. And I was like, oh. I don't know if it's the first match, but they put that as the first slide. Doesn't do anything. People, am I right? Yeah. What did you think of Worlds Collide? I liked it a lot. Are the tweets true that Liv could be out for 6 months? Well, she's going to require surgery. Well, Sean Ross Sapp said that in like there's a lot of belief that Liv Morgan is going to require surgery. So it's still a belief. I don't know if it's been confirmed that she's going to take surgery or that she's going to need it. But that's what the rumor mill is. Hi, Ice Berlin. Mercedes gets the horns. You guys keep going. Actually, that's funny. Oh, you can't see the chat. Yeah, I was recording for Patreon. By the way, I'm posting daily on Patreon. Okay, if I go on vacation or stuff like that, maybe I'll like pre-record them and schedule them, or I mean do live drops. But at the moment, I'm very comfortable doing live recording or posting it live, and then obviously, if I go on if I go on like a trip or something, then I won't be posting every single day. I'll post when I come back. I get excited about my Patreon, TBH. All right, guys, we here, we live. Hazlo por la gente. Esto va a ser para la gente. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man, with the current state, that's like, with the current administration and all the bullshit that's happening in Los Angeles, I'm not Mexican, but I'm so fucking happy to see like the Mexican colors, the Mexican flag being represented here because they are in Mexico. Yeah.
Welcome to Mexico City. Welcome to Grand Slam, Mexico, and welcome to
Hell yeah.
Wrestling. I'm Excalibur, joined by Nigel McGuinness, the ineffable Tony.
Hell yeah.
And we have a
I'm so happy.
broadcast.
Did you hear that, Vinny? I heard it.
Mexico, the capital city.
That was a beautiful opening package.
The cathedral of Lucha Libre, Arena, Mexico.
Adam Page, oh my god, this crowd is going to go nuts. Hell yeah, Mexico. I like that. I like that. El gringo más mexicano. Bienvenidos, muchachas y muchachos. Hola, yo soy Mini Portable. Este es mi canal. Ahorita estamos mirando AEW o AEW. How the fuck do you say it? W or W? How the fuck do you say it? My bad, y'all. AEW Grand Slam México. Y ahorita aquí tenemos el gringo más mexicano. Aquí tenemos Adam Page. See, I could do this. I could do this.
Only one man who can follow it.
God, bullshit. The arena is awesome. Hola! Hola! He's like, got a pop for him.
It's Hangman.
My name is Hangman.
Y quiero decir lo siento por mi español porque no es el mejor.
No, está bien, amigo.
For Spanish,
Órale, Hangman.
the best.
Pero es un poco mejor que muchos gringos, así que lo intentaré.
El gringo más mexicano. Vámonos.
Cuando era joven, mi familia tenía una granja de tabaco. Y cada verano, como 6 hombres vienen de Ruiz Nayarit a trabajar.
Hangman was young. His family had a farm, and 6 men that came from Mexico. Came to work on
Samuel,
the farm.
Adrián y como 2 o 3 Migueles.
2 o 3
Those
Migueles.
names and
Y
Joseph
cada
Michaels.
año trabajé con ellos.
Guys, if he brings in the...
Y ellos me enseñaron sobre el pueblo mexicano.
I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry, but if he, oh my god. Dog, I don't know where you're going.
Muy trabajadores, eran honestos y cuidaban de sus familias. Y
Many
ellos
workers came to take
me
care of their
enseñaron
families.
que todos somos mejores cuando trabajamos
Juntos.
juntos.
Oh my god. No. Thank you, Adam Page. W, man, using the fucking platform. Let's go.
That we're all
Let's go.
better as people.
Decir
We work
gracias,
together, united.
gracias por recibirnos en su casa esta noche.
Dude, this is so good.
For having us in your house.
Adam Page. All right, I need all his merch right now. That's W platform, W way of using the platform, W respect. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Gracias por esta colaboración entre AEW y CMLL, porque cuando trabajamos juntos podemos cambiar el mundo.
And AEW and CMLL united, we are the best professional wrestling in the world.
Ahora, hablarle de nuestro campeón, John Moxley.
Damn. Dude, he's doing this whole promo in Spanish. All right, bro. I get it.
Lamento no tener una lucha esta noche.
Hangman will not be wrestling tonight.
Y tengo prohibido estar en la arena durante su combate.
And he's not allowed
Pero
to be in the arena
nadie
during the main event tonight.
dijo nada sobre después de su combate.
Nobody said anything about after the match.
Así, después de eso, le voy a partir su madre.
Can't translate that one.
No, you could.
But you get the drift.
His Spanish is perfect enough for me where I can follow it. I'm not gonna lie, he might speak better Spanish than I can.
Hasta entonces, gracias por todos aquí en Arena México anoche. Y nos vemos pronto.
Thank you, Adam Page. Dude, all right. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? AEW is greater than WWE. Kiss my ass if you disagree right now. AEW is greater than WWE. WWE caters to millions of people, and they can't even use their fucking platform to bring awareness to what's happening. And we already know why. We fucking know why already. Because we know fucking bozos in that are in that TKO boardroom are in support of it. But fucking W, man.
Teaming up with the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks calling in some reinforcements, throwing their weight around. The Beast Mortos joining them as they take on the Ops. Will Ospreay and
I can't.
Also tonight, after Kazuchika Okada's heinous actions last week.
I don't care. Maybe my emotions are running high, but that shit was glorious.
Also coming up tonight for the CMLL World Women's Championship, the champion Zeuxis.
You can't get away with saying that in English.
Mercedes Mone.
Who was translating? Was that Tony Schiavone? Or was it no? It was Excalibur, right? Isn't Excalibur white?
Also tonight, they're ready for this
Mini Ewan or Evo Uno is white.
And Mistico, one-on-one is
14 tag. I gotta say, regardless how I felt about Adam Page in the past, this was a great fucking promo. I have been here streaming for, I don't know, the past fucking 4 years of doing AEW, and I always said, Adam Page, I like him, but he doesn't move me. FTR, way to ruin a good moment. I always said Adam Page does not move me. After that, listen. I'm a fan. I'm a fucking fan. I'm a fan. Adam Page all the way. I'm a fucking fan. And I am gonna get merch.
Cut the music.
Full fan.
So, I got some good news, and I have some bad news. The bad news is, due to circumstances beyond his control, Cash Wheeler will not be here tonight.
What is it? What, a passport thing? Oh, cause he has a felony?
The good news is,
right? Doesn't he?
1.5 of FTR is here tonight. Stokely and the great Dax Hallwood. And by the way, I've been working on this all day. Gracias. Thank you.
Bro thinks he's Chad Gable.
Cash Wheeler unable to be here
Can you
tonight.
translate, Mini?
And FTR.
I can't translate that. Because he's spoken in English. Mini, what's your favorite subject?
192 pounds.
I liked learning physics
Volador Jr.
That doesn't mean that I was like
Mexico City, but
a straight A student with it, or you know, was probably the best performing student. But I loved learning physics.
Able to take down any high
I
flyer.
missed the clip Statlander, me too.
Formerly a Technico turned.
Didn't they remove it from his record recently? I have no idea.
Predator of the air.
I didn't follow up with it afterwards. Hangman is a W bingo. He is, dude. I promise on everything, if Stokely wasn't with FTR, I would not care one bit about them. Oh, I still don't care, but I will say, I mean, if Stokely's talking, then I'll pay attention. I'll pay attention, but let me blow my nose, because I know it's getting really, really, really stuffy.
Rey Alpha Kanusuke Takeshita.
strange bedfellows in this match, Tony. You got FTR, you got Volador Jr., you got the Don Callis family.
Yeah, and you got more men in a tag team match we've never seen before, Excalibur.
Joining them, Lance Archer, the walking Olympian Josh Alexander.
So what's the match?
The newest member
There were
of the
60-mile
family,
wins
giving
by my
things a
house.
bit of an international flavor, but this was last week.
What's up, BK? You just missed an incredible promo by Adam Page. Unless you were watching, then cool, you got to see it. But if you didn't, please go back and watch.
Interrupted by FTR, and then things got physical, Nigel.
So this is a CMLL show with AEW wrestlers in it. I think it's an AEW show. No, it's AEW in CMLL's house. But I think AEW is funding most of it.
Under advisement as well. Plenty more
What
to get resolved tonight.
I'm confused as to
If you want somebody else to help, this man can do it.
what is it? Is it just FTRs with the bad guys? Wait, I'm confused. I don't know. Oh, this is a 14-man tag. What the fuck?
Is the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Listen, I might eat my words in the future, but Bandito does not move me.
To Bandito and really to
Does
all
not
the
move
stars
me.
who have come in here has been absolutely phenomenal. What an electric atmosphere, and we are just starting our 2.5-hour telecast. Wow.
Yeah, this is a special moment for Bandito to be competing here on back-to-back nights in Arena, Mexico. We'll touch more on that in a moment.
Atlantis and Atlantis Jr.
The Elder Atlantis Jr. And there we see Templario coming to the ring.
El Mariachi Bandito. Oh my god, that's something in my
Of
throat.
course, one of
Jesus,
the
we got
fan favorites
14-man
here
hold
in
now.
Arena Mexico, but his son, not quite as popular, Nigel.
Well, oftentimes very difficult to follow in such big footsteps. But certainly Atlantis Jr. more than capable of doing that. Standing alongside Bandito and Templario Jr. Templario, excuse me.
From Van Nuys, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King.
Now here's the difference maker, Excalibur, just like he was last week.
Yeah, Brody King stepping into the fray 1 week ago, evening the odds against the Don Callis family.
I felt like there was aura on my TV screen, and I saw that Brody King was there, so I was
From
right.
Buffalo, New York, weighing 180
I have no idea. It's stuck in my throat right now. Would it be surprised if Tony Khan buys CMLL and response to TKO buying AAA? I hope that doesn't happen. He didn't do shit with Ring of Honor.
One of those
He's doing stuff with CMLL.
things for Garcia
But,
competing here
no,
in
I
Arena
don't know.
Mexico.
Brody in the abolish ice shirt. Hold up, dog. These. Brody King made a public statement on his Instagram stories, by the way, that he doesn't condone what's happening with ICE. So I knew that he was already on that side. I did. But I gotta see this.
Some things need no translation, the current TNT.
Oh, Willow did too. I didn't see.
The last man, the seventh man for his side. And this is going to be a very, very interesting, very tough.
Yeah, Daniel Garcia is not TNT champion
It's
anymore.
going to be chaotic, going to be off the charts, no question about it. You see there the right smug smile on the face of Adam McCall, as handsome as they come, and he's got the gold to back it up.
I fucked up on the clip. Willow wants to drop kick Ice Ages to be specific. Is that he took off his shirt already, but he had an abolished Ice shirt.
This without it getting out of control.
That's my king, man. That's my glorious king, dog. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
14 competitors stepping into the ring. Our opening contest tonight here on Grand Slam Mexico, a true international affair.
You know, you can tell how special this night is going to be, and I'm going to tell you, you guys both have been in the ring, I know, and you know when there's a loud, electric crowd, you even perform better, don't you? I mean, it really heightens up your excitement.
I mean, it heightens the adrenaline, heightens the excitement, but also the inverse could be true, Tony. The butterflies could get to some competitors, especially stepping into the ring.
Because Adam Page's face, and he just did that, which is so awesome.
Think of the legacy.
Knowing MJF, I hope he doesn't say shit in poor taste.
Opening doors.
I'm kind of scared because I feel like MJF, being the heel that he is, he might say some shit, but I don't know.
Organization in the world. Back then you were still in diapers, Tony.
Absolutely, and I was told about it.
Bandito, Konosuke Takeshita.
Carrie put out a statement on her IG addressing the live injury. I'll go read it afterwards.
Competed last night, the CMLL AEW show that CMLL hosted here in Arena, Mexico. It was Bandito getting the win in the main event. A man who never thought he would be able to compete in Arena Mexico. But now here on consecutive nights, stepping into the ring and facing truly some of the best in the world as Bandito has Takeshita up on the shoulders, the knee intercepted by Takeshita. Bandito finds his feet, Takeshita boot to the midsection. And now the Alpha, Hurricanrana by Bandito takes down Takeshita.
Interesting how you have one man in the ring for each team and one man on the apron.
Hechicero.
And now Hechicero stepping into...
Hechicero,
he competed alongside
fucking incredible, man.
Last night
Adam Cole looks like he's 120 pounds now. Brody's the only king we acknowledged, right? Yes.
Supposed to be teaming.
Junkyard Dog and British Bulldogs for 100.
Then by joining the Don Callis
MJF will say something out of pocket.
not only turned his back on
if he does, I hope he says it in... I don't know. He might not even say anything, but that's where my mind is going because he's heel.
Don Callis is even here.
And he's been saying stupid shit.
Since joining the Don Callis family.
He certainly doesn't look concerned. Too concerned about upsetting anybody here tonight. Cover.
Counter there by Bandito. Speaking of the Don Callis family, tonight it will be Kazuchika Okada who got an outsized assist from Don Callis in that brutal assault on Kenny Omega 1 week ago. It'll be Okada and Mark Brisco one-on-one later tonight.
It was a horrible moment, and I'm so glad we're not looking at Don Callis here at ringside.
Hechicero looking for the sunset flip. Daniel Garcia, though.
He like barely possessed it.
Hechicero, though, making him pay for that confidence.
He barely put pizzazz on that first one.
See you there, not honoring.
I don't get why they needed to revive the MJF America gimmick for this.
Hechicero, so many inventive ways. That's why he's known as the alchemist of the ring. As he knows how to. Oh wait, Dan Garcia, Great T. Harris taking down Hechicero, and into the ring comes Dax Harwood. Harwood and Garcia have had their fair share of issues, and Nigel, nobody can speak better to that than yourself.
Certainly wasn't one of go double or nothing. I teamed up with Garcia, and unfortunately that night we were unable to thwart the threat of FGR.
Garcia, the right hand, drops Harwood. Harwood, the reversal.
Got to talk about it. Dax on his own here tonight, doesn't have his traditional tag team partner.
I don't even know who's who. The only ones that I know is Atlantis Jr., Hechicero. I can't really. Oh, Bandito.
Left. Atlantis Jr. into action. predictions.
Harold and Kumar are doing another movie. Oh wow, definitely watching that. This is very funny. Why is it funny?
Harwood able to kick out.
Yeah, they're booing.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, there's so many people that need to stay out the ring because it's 14-man
I
tag.
think the young kid is a very, very fine luchador. I don't think there's any question about that.
Templario. The drop kick, German suplex from Atlantis Jr. Now Templario, lateral press, cover made. Harwood able to kick out.
Certainly a vociferous crowd.
Who's that? Who's that guy? The one with no mask and like a white
We've done
headband.
a lot of matches throughout the years.
Wow, some great teamwork there. Unexpected teamwork by Dax Harwood.
Hopefully, at the very least, MJF would say something goofy instead of being controversial about Ice if he does. But yes, I agree. I agree. Unless he's going to say at the very end while he's being healed, he breaks character and he says "fuck Ice," then W. But if he doesn't,
Templario.
And Brody, as you can see, is up on the apron of the ring. Like I said, a difference maker.
One of the Hounds of Hell chomping at the bit for a taste.
Wow.
Templario and Volador Jr., they've had their fair share of battles here in Arena Mexico and pretty much all up and down the country of Mexico. Swinging a miss there by Volador Jr. Templario off the back of Volador. Now Templario, tremendous agility. Takes down Volador. Bit of flourish there by Templario.
Oh, they're headed our way. Watch out.
Over the top. Sasuke special from Templario.
Temporia, okay. AEW needs a new commentator because you don't like Excalibur or who?
Brody King.
Yeah, Brody King.
Yeah, Dax trying to bang.
All right, I'm paying attention.
Brody King, yeah, but from behind him comes Lance Archer.
Lance Archer, I guarantee you. Given that job by Don Callis, as soon as Big Bad Brody King gets in, neutralize him.
Come on, Brody. Come on, Brody.
Opening up Brody King for Lance Archer, but Adam Cole, chop block on Archer. And Archer sent into Alexander. Series of kicks, drops Archer down. Running knee, and now on the apron. Kick. Oh! Death Valley driver on the apron.
And guys, believe you me, we saw the ring and touched the ring, at least I did earlier today. That is
Kyle Fletcher, Adam Cole.
ring. My God.
And now Fletcher. Series of knee strikes into the midsection. Cole ducks underneath. Cole, lariat. Both men the same idea. Cole catches Fletcher a second time, but Fletcher stays on his feet. Fletcher intercepts. A half and half suplex. Cole goes down hard.
Atlantis here.
And the legend's in.
Atlantis. And now a series of blows. Fletcher retreating to the corner.
Man is showing the benefit of experience.
Are they booing at Atlantis?
The golden goose of the Don Callis family.
Why are they booing them? They're booing the dad and the son.
Staggers Fletcher back. Knee strike from
Is there a reason for that? What happened?
King. Garcia, the high boot. Out goes Fletcher.
Now they're cheering.
And the advantage with this
I think he
side
injured
is
his
Grand
ankle
Slam
back at the
Mexico.
Australia
The
event.
action
Are
party
you
people.
talking about Kyle? What the hell? Hi, Kim. What's up, Alice? MJF is too heel. I hope the Lucas will win though, but with how American TK is and how much he'd pay them, who knows? What? I hope the Lucas will win. What? I'm confused. To be fair, in Lucha Libre they don't really utilize tags. Really? I don't really know. What's up, Jalen? Mexico is really hot. Yes. It's hot right now in California, or at least in Los Angeles. Well, now it's 89, but well, so listen, I had two big it's technically a rug, but it was like a really extra large rug that fits like a carpet. I actually removed it yesterday, and now the temperature, because I have cement flooring, after like all the carpet was ripped from here. And then that's when I put the 2 big rugs. But like now, because it's cement, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. My room feels a lot cooler. So now when it says that it's 89 degrees, I feel like it's 89 degrees. Because usually when my PC tells me that it's 89 degrees, it's like 98 or 100 degrees in here. Because it just absorbed so much fucking heat. But now with the cement, I don't think there's not that much heat being absorbed. So I'm actually fucking this summer I may, you know, it'll still be hot obviously, but like I don't think it's going to be that bad. New York with the resub, thank you so much, New York. Thank you. I appreciate that resub, buddy. Thank you for supporting the channel. Get a portable mini AC. I can barely like have my PC on to edit because I have to be very cautious when I use my PC now, because my last electric bill was 340 or 350. Dude, it's disgusting. And then they're gonna implement the like surcharge on my bill during summer, because they're going to make the assumption that you're using a fan and an AC, and then they still charge you for that usage on top of that. So it's annoying. I cannot get an AC. That'll make things worse. South Jersey is 85. Okay, so we're not too far. I hope the Lucas will win. Think so? What are you talking about? Who is the Lucas? I don't know who the Lucas is. Who is it?
AEW's Grand Slam Mexico coming to you live on TBS and Max from the Cathedral of Lucha Libre Arena, Mexico. We are in the midst of our opening contest, a 14-man tag team match. Garcia, the neckbreaker on Josh Alexander. And Alexander, Nigel, lucky to be walking after that Death Valley driver he sustained from Brody King.
Well, nonetheless, getting back into the ring. More damage to the neck.
3 shows on the same night. Okay,
Tag made, in comes the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito, Josh Alexander.
Ray Scarlett, appreciate the resub, dog. Or you know, you gifted us up. Thank you so much, Ray Scarlett. Thank you for your support, support over on the community. I appreciate you guys.
But and here's one thing that we've all been talking about: the power of this man.
Bandito, press slam, down goes Alexander, and Bandito nimbly to the top. Bandito thinking frog splash, but Alexander up to his feet. Alexander, the belly-to-belly suplex. Bandito goes down hard. 1, 2, and Bandito very late.
It would have been nice if Josh got that pin.
A deep hook of the leg.
He's been eating too many.
By Alexander, not enough. We take a look. Takeshita now, illegal to the top rope.
Takeshita's so big, well. Bandito escaped. Oof. And now Takeshita is stuck.
Well, there's Templario coming in illegally.
What a great thrust kick by Templario. He's one of the more powerful luchadors, there's no doubt.
Now Bandito, Templario going to work on opposite sides of the ring.
Communication going on here.
Watch this.
Oh, my God.
Templario, the cover, 2, and Alexander.
I wish I could give more, but I will probably have to return to medication. So, do not worry about it, buddy. Do not worry about it. Thank you for tuning in.
So I think
It's a 14-man tag, Berlowski.
Templario tight as he could.
I'm assuming it's 1 pinfall, yes.
Fletcher, the lariat. Atlantis Jr. The thrust kick takes down Fletcher. As Atlantis Jr. really relishes.
They're booing the crap out of Atlantis.
Alexander.
What is happening? What did he do?
Atlantis took that moment.
What did he do? What did Atlantis do?
Alexander is really.
I gotta blow my nose here.
For the Don Callis man. 2 or 3 times.
Atlantis just getting the Roman Reigns blue treatment.
Alexander keeps coming back for his team.
Atlantis making the walk up the ramp, and now over the top, the crossbody. 2 for 1.
That's crazy.
For Atlantis Jr.
I think we have a 10-man tag on this show too.
8 men inside the ring.
Because we need another big ass tag next.
And the right hand's coming down.
All right, that's a cool spot.
Take a look at that shot, would you? And the fans going crazy, and all the wrestlers. We have 10,000 plus in a man.
And we are sold out here in Arena Mexico as Atlantis Jr. the tope sends Takeshita into the barricade with Templario. In rapid succession, Takeshita.
Atlantis Jr. is the hated one. Atlantis is the loved one. No, he's not. They booed Atlantis Sr. and Atlantis Jr. They literally booed both of them.
Yes. The heavy hitters for their sides. And we see, wow, a moonsault there from Bandito. Brody King, Lance Archer.
And there's only 2 women on this show. Is it only Mercedes versus, I don't know her
Brody. Big elbow strike. Archer answers with one of his own. Archer tried the high boot. Brody comes in, shoulder tackle. Not easy to take a man Archer's size off his feet.
Yeah, but a guy like Brody can't do it.
Oh, but wait a second.
Let's go, Brody.
That's the reason why.
Cesaro from the top. Now trying to keep Brody down on the mat. Trying to neutralize the size advantage. Cesaro going to continue to apply pressure. Checking out his options, seeing where his teammates are. But, oh, Brody running through it. Brody King, what a massive hurricanrana.
A man that size, Excalibur, that's athleticism, man.
Oh, yeah.
And now Brody on the move. And the tope suicida Takeshita getting battered repeatedly.
See? Senior's getting booed too.
FTR, and he wants that, so we know why.
Look at this, rights and lefts just being thrown. Furious pace here. Atlantis getting the better of Dax, backing him up to the corner.
Now, who'd have thought we'd got that reaction in Arena Mexico?
Needed the midsection as Atlantis dropped him now.
Damn, they're cheering.
Kicks in the ribs.
They're cheering Dax. They're cheering Dax. They're menaces. Big Brody can fly, yes.
What's he doing
Cash
here?
Wheeler like to refer to themselves. Oh, look at this inside cradle by Atlantis. 1, 2, and 3.
They're booing the crap out of this. That's crazy. Look at this big pop. I want to know the lore. I gotta Google or find out. Somebody on X I know afterwards, because I'm sure people are asking on X, why are they getting booed? Somebody will know. So I'll just go look at that after.
Dax the Axe now, heading for safer ground.
Yeah, but your winners here tonight, Grand Slam Mexico, Adam Cole, Brody King, Bandito.
Who is technical and is legal? I have no idea.
Templario, but fans, let's take you back to 1 week
Mexicans
ago.
don't like their own wrestlers from CMLL. Get them to America.
The match the world has wanted to see in an AEW.
I gotta blow my nose. All right, that beautiful package. I gotta blow my nose. I'll be back.
Why is it Okada in this match and not Kyle Fletcher, not Takeshita? That makes me sick.
Bitch.
The rivalry between Omega and Okada. It is legendary.
These two warriors, what an instant classic we are seeing here. This is pro wrestling.
The winner will be crowned the brand new AEW Unified Champion.
7 years, we had our last match. So when it comes to this match, Okada, let's leave it all in the ring. One final time for everything.
This match should not be you and Okada.
Don Callis, a man who discarded.
Jay Lusky, thank you so much for gifting a community sub. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate the support tonight, guys. Thank you.
You know all about
Crazy how Atlantis and his son got booed. Yeah, I know.
You didn't know this one, did you?
AEW medical team.
Lucha politics, maybe.
No. Oh my God! Right to the gut. A second elbow, and oh no!
One final time for everything.
Saturday, July 12th, all in Texas. Okada, Omega, winner
I would have gifted more, but an apple sold $40 for me.
Up next on Grand Slam Mexico.
Oh, but an app. I thought you said apple. I'm sorry, your app. Yeah, I hate when that happens. I really fucking hate when that happens. But I always contact them and I'm like, can I get a refund because we're not about to do this. So yeah. By the way, I hope people in Atlanta go to WWE Evolution. I hope so too. I have to find time to watch their matches before All In. Yeah, so we're gonna do that on the Patreon. I also have to find time to watch all the matches because that's like 40 a good like 40-45 minutes. So yeah, thank you in behalf of all those who received gifted subs today. You are appreciated. Did you get a subby just 30? Did you? Oh, you're talking about the people that aren't here that got a gifted sub. Yes. Oh my god, hold up, I got like some dude, it's been a whole week. Last Wednesday I think I was getting sick, dude, or last Monday. I hate this. I'll be back. Kenny and Okada should main event All In Texas. I want the women to. I get it. It's Kenny versus Okada, but I'm kind of tired. Mariah May and Timeless Tony should have main evented, so I think ever since then I've been kind of like still like petty with that because how the fuck did they not main event? So we got Mercedes Moné and Timeless Tony. I think that's main event worthy for sure. Okay, I found someone who knows why they got booed. Yes, please tell me. Allergy season? No, I have wicked allergies right now. My doctor gave me this like nasal thing, like this nasal spray. Doesn't fucking work at all. And then gave me allergy medication. Does not fucking work. Well, to be fair, this was my second day using it. But I think if you've been having allergies for, I've been having allergies for like 3 weeks, but I didn't get stuffy until last week, so it's gross. I saw the podcast with you and Wheezy earlier. You two are great together. Also, I'm impressed with your NFL knowledge. Thank you. I know I'm so smart. I know I'm smart. Goldberg versus Gunther is not going to help WWE the same day as All In. Okada versus Omega will be a way better match no matter where it is on the card. Yeah, but All In starts at 3. Doesn't Saturday night's main event start at 8? Don't they start at 8? Or am I wrong? I might be wrong. For your information, Atlantis Jr. is the grandson of one of the top executives at CMLL. Possibly the top one. It's kind of like Nick Khan of the company. This is well known in Mexico. People don't like him or his father. Think of Jey Uso's push, but they gift them mask and title.
From Sandy Ford, Delaware.
Okay. Got it.
Mark Brisco's had a long friendship with Kenny Omega and made no hesitation about throwing up his challenge to Kazuchika Okada. Let's hear from Brisco himself.
What's up, VP? I follow the NFL. I don't.
Kenny Omega, I consider a good friend of mine.
I do not.
We've done battle against one another, and we've teamed up with one another.
Goldberg has more mass appeal than either Omega or Okada. Goldberg has more mass appeal than either Omega or Okada. Sad but true.
I want you to know, my man, I got your back here and now.
Mass appeal, I understand what you mean by that, so I'm not like I get what you mean. I get what you mean. In the wrestling, so with casuals and everybody else, yes.
Oh, Mark Brisco, he got what he wanted. Of
but like within like the wrestling space, people or within outside of the casuals, people are going to choose Okada versus Kenny any fucking day of the week, no matter who's on the other side. like whoever they put, they're gonna be watching Okada versus Omega. But I get what you mean. Yeah, a lot of casuals know Goldberg and they're going to cater towards that more. Wait, what happened to Liv? She deadass just got back. She separated her shoulder on Monday, unfortunately, in this very weird incident. And it happened shortly after the match started.
Walking alongside Okada.
Yeah, there we go.
The ruse that they pulled off last week, Tony, was nothing short of despicable.
It was actually stunning.
I thought All In was at 12 p.m. For us.
The replay, we saw
but it's 3 p.m. Eastern. I have to talk Eastern Standard Time because the entirety of the world lives off of that time span. And if my biggest pet peeve used to be this, because it's like I'm in California, I'm in Los Angeles, and it's always funny because I'm always like talking like, oh yes, like, well, AEW starts at 5, so whatever, and of course fucking people, Minnie, it doesn't start at 5, you mean 8? Shut the fuck up. That was my biggest pet peeve. So now I just speak in Eastern time because it's so fucking goddamn annoying, and I would get that all the time. I'm taking myself back. Let me remove myself from that because that was the most. Oh, I banned so many people for fucking being morons. But anyways,
I'd hate to see anything happen like we saw last week. That'd be terrible.
Okada, are you okay? You couldn't get out of there.
The worst things I've seen since we've been doing AEW. Maybe the worst thing that I've ever seen.
Really?
And you were the cause of it. You.
I would suggest
sadly, not all casuals might have the patience for an Okada versus Omega match. No, they don't. Which I said outside of the casuals. I said the casuals will be more appealed towards a Goldberg match. That's what I'm saying.
A man with a police baton who's had diverticulitis.
East Coast bias is so fucking annoying. LOL, Atlantis Jr. trending on Twitter. we did another T. Also, Mike H with the resuffer for months. Thank you so much, buddy. Minion Army Geek.
Collar elbow tie up.
Zendaya.
Okada, the height advantage, the leverage advantage, back in Brisco, up to the ropes. This match, something of a homecoming for Kazuchika Okada. Nigel, he, despite becoming a legend in Japan throughout his career, he began his professional career in Mexico, just 2 miles away from here in Arena Coliseo.
That's right, taking off from a lot of the similar Japanese legends of prior generation. They would send them to various different territories. For getting tenure, for getting experience in different styles before they would return to Japan and become the stars that they are.
Yeah, but unlike that, unlike people affiliated with New Japan Pro Wrestling, Nigel, Okada did this on his own. He moved himself to Mexico. He knew that Ultimo Dragon, Negro Navarro were two of the greatest.
What I missed and how was the show been so far? The show has been pretty good. Well, you're not going to understand Adam Page's promo, but I think Excalibur does a good job with translating.
What makes Mark Brisco so
it's a random match. It is a random
what
match.
Okada did last week.
Certainly Brisco had a lot of respect for his opponent here tonight before last week. Oh, wait a second.
Brisco employing that redneck kung fu.
Mark Brisco should learn how to mind his own business. What does he have to do with Kenny Omega getting hurt? I'm not sure.
He's somebody that respects Kenny Omega. He considers Kenny Omega a friend.
That's his problem.
Brisco employing the kick. Okada taking off his feet.
Yeah, Okada was caught, man, I think in the jaw.
Let's go, Okada.
He's having trouble getting his feet, so he'll get helped up.
Oh, listen, Mark Brisco has got heavy hands and heavy feet.
Brisco.
Oh, I'm not feeling this match. I wasn't feeling the match when it was announced.
Nasty chop.
Certainly
Hangman cut a promo in Spanish. Yes, he did. But he delivered a good message
My
with
two
it.
colleagues here were questioning what happened last week. Summer blockbuster, and certainly I might agree maybe went a little bit too far, but the decision to go along with you, in my opinion, a smart business decision.
Well, I'm the guy who beat Kenny Omega with Takeshita.
You guys might not know this, but I taught Mark the arts of Kung Fu. No, you didn't.
Yeah, Don,
no, you
your
didn't.
point,
You just turned 18, and you just think that
perhaps nobody
just
that
because you
knows
turn 18,
Kenny
you think
Omega
you're an
better
adult.
than yourself.
An adult requires for honesty and respect, and you have none.
How about you just wait and see, and you never know? That's the answer for you, Shivani.
Shoulder the midsection. Okada dragged to the outside by Mark Brisco.
Uh-oh.
You heard about John Moxley being sued? Yeah.
He nailed him right in the chin with that posterior. You can hear it.
And down goes the Continental Champion, Kazuchika Okada. This match, a rematch
What's up, Derek?
of their match in the Continental Classic this past December, as we see Brisco, the chicken, taking flight here.
Asked.
They call him chicken, but with 8 or 9 kids, I think rabbit might be a better moniker.
That's quite a brood. have to agree.
And Brisco charging in, but Okada using that.
Omega versus Okada is the equivalent of Tyrese Burton and WWE casual basketball. Fans don't know every player outside of LeBron just an example. I get what you mean. I wouldn't know who Tyrese Burton was if WWE didn't bring him over. So, yeah. After this stream, would you have time to do a promo for the weekly show? Maybe. Is that a no DQ? I have no idea. I had no interest as soon as like the match was announced, so I'm barely paying attention. Like I'm looking at the match obviously, but it's hard for me to concentrate when I have no attachment towards what's happening right now. That's a 2-week injury. Liv is coming back from that. You don't know that. You don't know that. I hope Omega is okay. Last week was the scariest moment I have ever seen in AEW. Really? That was the scariest? He should be okay. He should be okay. I'm sorry. I'm not being sensitive, empathetic. I'm sorry. If Pookie is honest, then Rich Pinocchio nose just got bigger. Has anybody had their Instagram account gotten locked before? No. I keep getting a pop-up saying confirm you're real, and it's repeating second time, and it happens today. Any tips? Yeah. And anybody got tips? I have no idea. That's never happened to me. Even though I hate Kenny Omega from the bottom of my heart, him versus Okada will be 1 billionth fucking, I don't know how to read that number, times better than Gunther versus Goldberg. I got banned from IG once for my comments, so I can't relate to that user situation. Are you still banned? Ugh. Jesus, my fucking throat, dog. That's disgusting. I hate this. I hate it. I don't like what I am experiencing with my throat. I'll see some ish real quick. All right. I just want supporters since I'm actively avoiding IWC. Aren't we all? To some capacity. You hope John Moxley loses the title at the main event for All In Texas. I hope so too, because that's the perfect place to lose it. If not, because that's AEW's WrestleMania. So if it doesn't happen, then what are we doing here? I just made a new account and changed IPs. They thought they could bring down Pookie. Ew, did you hear that? Ew, hold up.
Whole world knows that you're ready. AEW Collision, live Saturdays at 8 on TNT, and now streaming on Max.
Brisco. AEW's Grand Slam Mexico, live from Mexico City, Arena Mexico, the cathedral of Lucha Libre, and we're witnessing Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion, the man who will face Kenny Omega at All In Texas, take on one of Omega's close friends in Mark Brisco. Brisco, disgusted at Okada and Don Callis' actions 1 week ago, demanded this match against Okada. He wants to make Okada feel what Omega felt last week.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's one thing about being on the moral high ground for Mark Brisco. Be very careful, because you might end up 6 feet under, and that could happen here tonight, because Okada is looking to send a message.
Guaranteed Kenny Omega resting up in hospital. We'll be watching this.
Look at this. Whoa!
Tombstone reversed and cover. 2. Swing and a miss by Okada.
So, Don, what's the message that Okada's looking to send here? Watch out!
Oosh. Like Okada was going for Rainmaker. Brisco able to hit him with the Enziguri.
The message is that you ain't seen nothing yet. That we're going to roll with this new attitude all the way through Dallas. We're going to take that belt from Kenny, and we're going to do whatever we want here in All Elite Wrestling.
What a night. Listen to the fans. Get Mark Brisco pumped up.
And we still have so much more to come on this 2.5-hour special broadcast from Mexico City. And fans programming note.
I know, I'm sorry guys. Hi.
Our regularly scheduled night and time and network.
Gotta cough that shit up.
8/7 Central on TNT this Saturday.
Come on, girl.
Great seats still available as we head to Seattle. The first of two. Oh, look at this! Okada gouging the eyes.
Great move. Yeah, then the following Wednesday back in
it's
Seattle.
It's so annoying too that it's affecting me
Collision.
right now. As I
Tickets for both nights are available. How about this? 300 and 100 in Ontario, California, on Wednesday, July 2nd.
AEWTIX.com as Okada reverses the hammer throw attempt by Brisco, but Brisco elbow strike takes Okada down. Okada returning to Arena Mexico for the first time since 2018, but he competed here in 2007 as well. So of the AEW athletes, perhaps the longest tenure, the most familiar with Arena Mexico, as Brisco, Fisherman's Buster, center of the ring. 1, 2.
If TK was really...
Mark Brisco is an incredibly dangerous wrestler, Nigel. There's no question about that. Can't take that away from him.
Can't even fucking talk.
He's unpredictable.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of big guns in his arsenal, and here
And
might be looking for one of them.
And he can take a punch, too, guys.
Brisco, he likes the exploder.
Not so good at whistling, though.
Okada elbowing.
If TK really was indecisive about who would win the Owen, not a good sign for beating
Brisco sent into the ropes. Lands on his feet. Okada.
Sneaky athletic there.
Okada overconfident. And Brisco makes him pay. Brisco charging the corner. Bandera, no. Instead, Okada grabs the ankles. Switches out.
Neckbreaker. Bam.
There it is.
What execution.
Okada once again targeting the neck of Mark Brisco.
They should have added Beast Mortals.
Smart decision of any veteran.
Dude, I'd be more hyped for Beast Mortals versus Okada.
Mark Brisco, the year.
And then, listen. I like Mark Brisco, dog, but come on, man. What are we doing here? Why?
Drop off the top.
Why isn't it Ricochet versus?
He damaged that midsection.
New Year.
Oh, God. 1 week ago.
He looks great.
And now Okada.
There's a message, Shivani.
The middle finger showing it.
Whoa, what is this now?
There's another message.
Brisco. He's missing his front teeth.
Okada's facing Mark Brisco.
The jump on the finger. Yes. Exploder.
Got all of it.
Got him with the molars. I love it.
And now Okada in trouble. Brisco. Could be his turn to drop an elbow. Could be his
Is it true that you are going to cut a promo later tonight? I am excited. It's not true.
This
I'm
could be
not.
it, Don.
Cover. 2. Oh, Okada able to kick out.
So close.
Brisco's a little cocky on that cover, Shivani.
Well, I would agree.
You gotta help us push the Beast Mortals for World Champion
On
agenda.
the face of Brisco.
Listen, let me see one more. I know he's good, but not gonna lie, Echicero,
Pile driver.
that's my guy when it comes to CMLL. I prefer Echicero over
There you go.
over anybody. So if I'm doing an agenda, it's for Echicero. It's not gonna be for Beast Mortals, and Beast Mortals is AEW already. So why am I talking about CMLL? Oh, sorry. He's AEW.
Connects with the drop kick.
Nicely done.
Unbelievable drop kicks. What a match, guys.
You don't normally see people as tall as Okada be able to hit drop kicks like that.
Wait a second. Rainmaker attempted the miss. Kick to the midsection. Brisco. Thinking Jay Driller once again.
Okada sitting out. Smart move. Here we go.
The reversal. Rainmaker again. Brisco intercepts boot. These two men battling.
No.
Okada breaks free. Oh, wait a second. Okada. The tombstone pile driver.
He nailed it.
That's it. GG.
Center of the ring.
He could probably pin him right now.
But Okada.
Rainmaker.
Here we go.
The Rainmaker. The cover.
There you go. I'm done with the Death Rider story. Hangman needs to end this. Yes.
The Rainmaker.
My family thinks somebody is reporting me on Instagram repeatedly. That's why I get that confirmed. You're real friend. Is there a reason why you're getting reported? If that's true,
it certainly appears that way.
Mercedes got a steal in
Continuous allegiance, certainly. The help of Don.
We wouldn't be talking about Mortos otherwise. Listen, there's a Twitter joke because the way that Tony Khan gets bricked up and jizzes himself over Beast Mortos and Hologram.
July 12th, as the fans serenade the Continental Champion, they're chanting Omega at Kazuchika Okada as Callis gouging the eyes. And now,
did bro just hurt his fingers trying to gouge his eyes?
Horrible as a Don Callis.
The belt to the midsection and then to the face of Mark Brisco.
Reprehensible.
Okada.
Yeah.
Omega. Saturday,
no
July 12th, all in Texas. Winner takes all for the AEW Unified Championship in this just despicable, unnecessary assault.
I mean, dude, Don is hurting himself doing all this.
I hate to say it, but I think Mark Brisco may have done the exact opposite thing he wanted to do.
Well, fans, still to come tonight, our main event, huge 10-man tag team match. But up next, MJF
There's no Omega.
and Mistico live from
Look at that! They could give. They could care shit. They could give a shit. I can't even speak.
Misty?
Some people might not like this, but I am all for Asuka winning Queen of the Ring and facing Io at SummerSlam for the title. I don't think the internet is really going to not dislike that. I think it's fine. The Bucks cost Hangman title. It happens right now. Tony Khan book it. Bring out the best wrestler alive, Max Caster. Is he next? I have been on the Beast agenda before the Mercedes news. What a simp. Mercedes should be main eventing. Cough cough. I agree. I can't stand Don the walking dildo Callis. Who the fuck said that? All the real bros know what Mortos is really doing, dating Mercedes. What is he really doing? What is he really doing? Huh? I mean, he's caking her up nicely. I'll say that. I'm double tasking right now, watching you guess NFL logos with Wheezy. Oh. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Ugh. Streaming when you're congested is really highly annoying because you're trying to communicate, you're trying to entertain, you're here to provide a stream, but like everything here is like it's so annoying. It's like this could be some type of way, but my throat feeling that's gross. Bro is getting creative control powers. Mortos is a smart ass man. The Mercedes goobers are all crying today. Mortos is hiding something beautiful under that mask. He stays teasing. Listen, from a standpoint where I can't see your nose or your eyes, listen, like I understand Mercedes. I don't know how he looks, but I understand her. She got him off the CMLL blacklist apparently, but that's the rumor. Oh. Mortos is secretly Mr. Steal Your Girl. Tony Khan better not mess up all in Texas. I think he already is. I'm kidding. Tony has to beat Mercedes Mortos at all. Are we calling her Mercedes Mortos? Is that what we're doing? I'm okay with that if we are. If we're calling her Mercedes Mortos, I'm okay with that. Mercedes? Nerds. Alrighty, here it is.
We are live in Mexico
with the red, white, and blue. Let's see.
Mexico. Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, and of course I'm Excalibur. We're about to be joined by one of the most reviled men in all professional wrestling, anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world is right.
Following contest is set for one fall.
Damn, Kurt Syndicate in white? In white? Who didn't give Shelton Benjamin the memo? Come on, man.
Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, and
I feel like it's a joke on Shelton Benjamin. Because they were on the CBE podcast and they said that Shelton is a jokester. So Bobby and MVP probably got together and decided not to tell him.
Last week in Portland.
ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, just for you, one night only.
All right, so before this, I gotta fix this because it's annoying. So before, oh my God, what is he wearing?
On MJF, Mistico landed the right hand, but the hurt.
Show what he's wearing.
Able to swarm Mistico, and now Mistico.
Not this man.
The man so closely associated with CML, a man who's.
We are in Mexico, yes.
Matches in this
W Mistico Pop. Sin cara.
He knows what kind of battle he is walking into tonight.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, you go, Grandpa. You got goosebumps? I got goosebumps. This is so beautiful. I don't know what song this is, but they deserve a pay-per-view, absolutely. The thing I like about this too is that AEW opened up the show. They had Hangman Adam Page. He did a promo in Spanish. He acknowledged the situation that is happening right now in United States. And he's basically saying that it's always better when we work together, right? And they're in Mexico.
A true legend.
I don't want to make it a WWE thing, but WWE is going to Mexico, and I don't think they're going to acknowledge anything, and it's not the Stars' fault, but I don't necessarily think they're going to acknowledge that they're in somebody else's country that is being terrorized by our country. So that's cool. I like that. I love that. I love that.
Now, you notice.
Love this. Love this.
Kurt Syndicate very stoic in their corner, but you know they have.
Has anyone told you you're my favorite lucha?
They are.
Mini Mysterio?
Enemy territory.
She doesn't wrestle, she just terrorizes.
Finding themselves in the Lion's Den here tonight. Mistico knows this arena like the back of his hand.
WWE is going to go to Mexico and do the American national anthem? Yeah.
MJF wearing the
and the Mexican
blue, the
one. Worlds Collide was beautiful, but
the colors of El Tree.
Seeing what they're doing right now, I don't know.
Well, as incredible a moment as that was, it is now time for karaoke to end and professional wrestling to start. The former AEW World Champion, MJF, is looking to embarrass Mistico on his home turf.
Easier said than done. Mistico will have the full-throated support of this crowd here.
He's doing so much better outside of the WWE days.
Of course, this is not MJF's first time here to Arena
Mexico was main character in the MV. What's MV?
Championship, the American title.
Now the AEW International Championship. Last August, MJF came down wrestling the main event of the CMLL event, successfully defended that American quote-unquote championship.
Mexico should definitely win simply off of principle. I think what I hope here is that Mexico does not get pinned. I'm hoping there's like a DQ.
Just to make sure MJF is safe.
Culero. MJF is dressed like Kurt Angle. MJF is dressed like Kurt Angle, but in MVP attire. like his what is that called? It's like
early moments of this match.
But in the style of MVP. There you go. Kurt Angle in the style of MVP.
Patrolling the ringside, watching the back. The newest member of the Hurt Syndicate.
Gotta have a lot of confidence, Mistico, to be here in his home turf, his home arena, if you will. So many huge matches in this man's career. Back here in 2006, mask versus mask match with Black Warrior. He took the mask, one of his very venerable opponents.
Of course, to that point,
I'm glad I stayed. I am glad I stayed. Because if I missed that, I would have been pissed if I missed it.
A luchador would result in an immediate disqualification. Not so.
I'm still gonna blow my nose. Beautiful code red, man.
That was almost a moot point. As Mistico very nearly put a quick end to this match.
Mandota's out. Watch out.
MJF walking it off from Mistico.
They try to roll into the ropes. The ropes are very, very tight.
You want to crash out why MJF MVP needs a merch shirt? Yes, yes.
Go to flourish and now get the pep talk from MVP.
MVP looking a little bit exasperated. MJF there on the outside.
Yeah, we've seen MVP browbeat his other guys too, so he'll take no guff.
Now Mistico in pursuit of MJF, and Mistico caught sight of MVP and the AEW World Tag Team Champions Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin put on the brakes.
He's asking them to move. I don't think he's going to get it.
Oh, but MJF,
he got it all right.
Parting the crowd and landing the cheap shot on Mistico on the floor. Nigel, we talked about the familiarity of Mistico in this arena. Overstatement when I said thousands of times, but quite literally.
Didn't MJF denounce America after losing to win at All In last year? I can't remember.
Has Mistico in this building, and he knows.
Sounds like an MJF thing.
How much the crowd can play a role in the matches as they play out.
Yeah, very much so. Will you on? They can take away every last ounce of confidence. Whoa!
MJF was looking for a knee drop, misjudged it. Mistico Tijeras takes down Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Lucha Libre, such an integral part of the culture in Mexico, interwoven into society as MJF trying to calm down. Mistico, boom! And that's the reason why.
Pull the tights from MJF as Mistico is sent hard into the middle turnbuckle.
Look at this.
Reveling.
And MVP apoplectic on the floor.
I don't blame him.
He is yelling at MJF. Keep your focus on Mistico. MVP knows how dangerous Mistico is, a champion around the world.
Like right there. Jawbreaker, caught it perfectly after MJF was posing to the fans.
Mistico.
Second time wasn't successful.
Looking for the code red. MJF counters. And now, whoa! The powerbomb on the knee. The cover is made. Mistico makes the escape as the action in this match.
I feel like they'll lose a crowd if Mistico loses too clean, but MJF is on the title shot one, so yeah. So I'm hoping it's like a DQ or something. I'm hoping somewhere along those lines. If MJF goes full blown JBL 2004 in Mexico, I don't think Hurt Syndicate can save him. No. You can't really do those gimmicks right now. First, you can't do those gimmicks in 2025. But on top of what's already happening, let's see. Why would one of the people in this chat say "fuck the American national anthem"? I think they're just expressing their displeasure with what's happening in the current administration. We are, I don't know where you're at, but I'm in the United States and we have freedom of speech. So I mean, I'm not gonna tell anybody to, you know, to not say that. I don't personally say that. I don't think that. I am very privileged to be in this country. I still think that even though there's a lot of bad shit happening here, I still appreciate the, like, what the country can't afford me. So I'm not saying that, but I'm also not, you know, if someone is just over it and they say that, I'm not gonna tell them, like, don't fucking say that. Listen, with what's happening right now, everybody's breaking the law these days, man. Everybody's doing whatever the fuck they want to do and getting away with it. So there is a chance Commander can come out and help. Yeah. Freedom of speech is about to be limited in a few months. Yeah, it's just, it's so funny, like the I don't know, I don't get it. It's just, I don't even want to go into this conversation because it'll be a long one, and we're watching Grand Slam, so I don't really want to get into that conversation. Even though it's a different situation, the protests are giving me 2020 vibes right now. Why? People that break the law are crazy. I'm not even gonna say that because there's different there's different laws that you can break. I understand that some people have to risk their lives to break certain laws, and I'm not gonna fucking judge them for it. I'm not gonna judge them for it. I'd rather somebody break a law to risk their risk their lives for a better future and work for that better future than somebody breaking the law and doing something that is illegal to do in a certain state to rip apart families, but then they keep regurgitating while they're wearing like a cross, you know, because they're Christian and they're religious, and they regurgitate the whole pro-life rhetoric, but then you're ripping families apart and you don't really care about those lives that you're ruining. So I'd rather somebody break their law for a better chance of having a better future. The fuck?
And then Bobby Lashley using those thunderous right hands, attempting to turn the tide in the favor of Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Not the wee man. This man
doesn't get much lower than that, but wait a second.
This man.
Look at MVP saying, what are you doing?
MVP throughout the course of this match has been frustrated with MJF and his lack of seriousness when approaching Mistico.
Just turning his back. I mean, it's happened countless times here. Hey, let's remind everybody that, of course, we usually go to 10 o'clock Eastern, a little bit past sometimes. We got a whole lot more. We're not going to stop at 10 o'clock Eastern. We're going to go 2.5 hours tonight here on TNT, on TBS, and
streaming on Max. But now, speaking of Max, MJF trying to take a bite out of the head of Mistico. Reversal into the rope, swinging a miss by MJF. Mistico connects with the elbow.
I like that one.
Textbook Mistico going to his book of tricks. Wait a second.
I can't say anything on this. I literally just want to ban you based off that.
Mistico knew what he was doing.
Them Christians had me questioning their logic to this. It's all backwards, that shit. People who aren't religious act more like what the Bible is telling you how to be. See, it's always funny. It's always funny.
As Mistico going around DDT, he planted MJF, and now MJF attempting to retreat to the floor.
Smart. Hate to say it, very smart by MJF.
How much respite is he going to get on the outside by the looks of things? Mistico may take to the air.
Well, MJF obviously still down. Look at this.
Yeah, that DDT drove MJF down.
It's a good match. Yeah, we go 2.5 hours on a 30-minute overrun for 3 hours. Yeah, I'm thinking like 18 minutes.
Nigel was thinking the same thing.
An astounding crossbody from the
in Baltimore
of CMLL as we take a look
Where
at
else
this.
are
Talk about the tautness of the ropes.
MJF would say that the Mexicans need ice in their coke. Yeah, so I was kind of scared that he was going to come out here and say some shit like that. Which...
Esta lucha. This is wrestling as...
I understand, man. It's the gimmick. So it's like, I personally won't, like, cancel the ban. But I know that would not go well. And for the love of God, please don't do it.
The momentum of this crowd as Mistico. Senton Atomico.
MJF tried to scoot out of the ring again. Couldn't get there.
Do we know what the main event is? No.
The chest of MJF, the former AEW World Champion, up and down, heaving desperately to get air in.
That's right. We are 7,000 feet above sea level. It's something tough for athletes to adjust to. Mistico narrowly missed MJF, but did not miss that time. 2 and MJF. This time, his turn to kick out.
Way too close for MVP. You saw the reaction there.
I kind of wish Shelton got a white suit on.
Great ability to adjust mid-flight. A very awkward landing, but able to capitalize with the power slam and almost pick up the win.
Back to live action. Mistico looking for another pinfall attempt. MJF able to kick out.
Mistico could be looking for La Mistica. Finishing maneuver.
It's his version of a Fujiwara armbar. Mistico using so many times. MJF just spitting in the eyes of Mistico.
What good does that do? Okay,
clearly you can see what it does. It blinds the man.
Come on.
Now a thumb to the eyes.
This does that.
That I agree to.
Mistico, though, full extension on the thrust kick. MJF comes back, elbow strike. And Mistico. Canadian Destroyer! MJF, the last gas, perhaps. Is it enough? No!
Just reflex.
They are giving low-key Miami Vice
MJF there.
Absolutely.
So much whip on that Destroyer. I think that somehow MJF was able to take a little bit of the impact from his head to come back to his feet, enable him to get that short kick to the jaw of Mistico.
What's up, DJ?
What a night. What a great summer for
I'm surprised I haven't seen any ring-size discourse.
Away from All In.
And you still have a chance to
that was so fucking stupid, man. Don't even bring that up.
At Globe Life Field, AEWTIX.com as MJF. And this is the battle that MJF wanted. He called out Mistico. And now
he's walking away.
Part of the legend.
I don't know, it might be a tactical retreat.
I don't know. He's a coward at heart, I feel.
Mistico up the ramp and La Mistica, no, blocked. MJF, a tombstone on the ramp.
I need a shot of MVP laughing his ass off.
Absolutely. Mistico, catastrophic is the word.
I'd rather have Mistico win this match. So I agree. Mistico needs to go over, but if he doesn't, I hope there's like a DQ of some
He
sort.
knew how to counter La Mistica. He got a hand.
MJF really is one of the best wrestlers in the world.
Referee Bryce Rhodes were desperately at the top of the ramp checking on Mistico as MVP. Look at this gloating.
Mistico hasn't moved.
Oh no.
Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. Okay. Owa just did a good joke on YouTube. Leave that man alone. That's funny.
This man.
It's not going to be a count out. It's not going to be a count out. There's no show. I like that he's doing it. Yeah, damn right. 5. You still got to count, buddy.
But he's still got
they take a little longer with their counts in Mexico, right? They take like a little longer.
Stumbling. Up to 8 is Remsburg now. Mistico does
Gracias.
break the count.
But in what shape is Mistico?
Holy Mexican Undertaker sit up. Like, dude, he's OP, man. He's OP.
And now MJF is most certainly rattled, if not by this crowd, by the toughness of Mistico. That's what happens when you step into the ring with a legend.
I'm so sorry. I'm so confused by some of this shit.
Kind of telegraphing.
What's it called for? 450,
doesn't matter.
450.
Mistico was just playing possum, lying in wait.
Sure was.
3 consecutive shots. No, wait. A fourth. MJF, you saw his head rocking back and forth as Mistico.
Oh boy.
The old boy is right.
Thank God those top ropes nice and strong.
Finds his footing on the top, and Mistico. The Spanish fly, but unable to capitalize with a pinfall attempt.
You mentioned those ropes nice and strong, and so is the mat.
Now the cover. 2 and MJF able to kick out.
Oh man, that's gotta hurt, brother.
Slow as and count. That was slow.
What a match these two guys are having.
Let's watch this. A very awkward landing, not just for MJF, but Mistico as well.
You're right.
Yeah, coming down on his hip rather than flat on his stomach, and now perhaps not Mistico. There it is.
MVP's trying to get in.
Tapping out. The referee doesn't see it.
If you don't see it, it doesn't count. If you don't see it, it doesn't count.
He didn't realize the referee wasn't there. MVP, a masterful distraction, the low blow. No, not like
Nope, not yet.
2.
Yeah, good. Yeah. No. Come on, man. You can't be disrespecting this man in his country. Come on.
He was wrong.
MJF
On his home turf? No, we're not doing that.
Mistico
We're
wasn't.
not doing that, dog.
MJF absolutely stunned as Mistico showing his heart, showing his tenacity,
You
showing
like the Spanish fly? I like it
he's
too.
one of the living legends of Lucha Libre.
This is Lucha.
Oh, wait!
Another one? Okay, DQ, guys. So who's coming out to help Mistico then?
He just took a shortcut. He didn't want any more of Mistico. He did not.
They hurt people. That's pretty on brand. They hurt people.
Perhaps fine suspensions in the future of MJF, but he doesn't care. Like I said, his mission was about humiliation here tonight.
His
Bobby
mission
Lashley.
now is just getting underway.
Might be Commander.
Proper.
Shutting Benjamin, Bobby Lashley just tuning up Mistico. Center of the ring after going to war with MJF. And MJF.
Yeah, he wants to unmask him. It's not happening.
Something no one.
Greater humiliation for a luchador.
No one has been able to do in more. His more than 25+ years.
Oh my God.
Takes off the
Never
mask.
mind.
No, come on. Humiliation. That is the name of the game for MJF.
In Mexico, dog, you better be careful that you're making it out alive.
And now putting Mistico's mask on.
Get a towel out there for Mistico, cover his head.
Oh, wait.
Oh, look at this.
In comes Bandito.
That's the only one I recognize. Who's that?
From the other side.
Who were these?
That's Kevin Knight. Speedball.
Oh! I thought they were legit. I thought they were part of CMLL. I was like, who are they?
Now Lashley and Benjamin taking down MJF. Left to himself. There's a thrust kicks.
That's crazy. MJF, you better make it out alive.
Coming to the aid is Bailey and Knight occupying the ring.
That's crazy.
Another match.
That's crazy.
Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP. They are.
Chad Gable, MJF. It's not even like that. No, you can't even compare. El Grande Americano is like.
This is really embarrassing. I really think.
It's such a PG version of what MJF right now.
Crawling to the back of the Hurt Syndicate. MVP trying to
hear from Max and Bros cooked. Yeah.
Champions back.
Someone needs to escort MJF out, take his mask and put it on. Well, yeah. Not this man with his cane. Dude, go away, MJF. Go.
Standing shoulder to shoulder.
I feel like these fans are a lot calmer than how we're reacting to ATV. A bunch of them just cheered as MJF walked away. I think we're taking it more to heart than they are.
Your eyes could use a break.
Because isn't it Okay, so I thought the ultimate disrespect for a luchador was that his mask is taken from him, but isn't that like a United States thing? Isn't that not like a Mexico thing? I think Mexico, like, they're okay with it, right? I just said he borrowed his trunks. MJF wishes he was as shredded as Americanos. El Chapo's young relatives aren't going to be happy with that. You know what they say about the lone white boy in a group of black dudes? No, I don't. Great, now MJF is going to be wearing Mistico's mask from now on. But yeah, actually, oh my god, yeah, I didn't even put that together. So if that does happen, yeah, that makes sense. I would the pop if Grande Americano gets unmasked and it's MJF. That's good, I like that. He's usually the craziest one of the bunch. Oh, that's what it is. Mistico got the mask back though. No, MJF walked out with it. He got another mask. Do anybody enjoy the shows? What shows? AEW? Yes. I think mask versus mask matches are for feud blow-offs. Like in Lucha, right? In Lucha? Don't they do that? So maybe that's why cause I remember reading something and it wasn't no news source or anything. Like it was like from this like Lucha Libre site, and I was like reading it and something of like, I can't remember what it is, but it's like in the United States it's more of a disrespect than it is in Mexico. It's still disrespectful, but I think because in Mexico it's more common that even though it's a disrespect and you like technically aren't supposed to do it, they're not gonna like be up in arms as much as like Americans will be. But I don't know how true it is because I can't remember like it was like this Lucha Libre site because it was like the history of Lucha, and for some reason I just went on it and I was reading all this shit, but I can't remember, and this was like 2 years ago when I read all this. Now that I'm temporarily boycotting Raw, I need my wrestling fix, hence why I'm here. Hell yeah, I love that for you. I need MJF to start doing flips all over the place now in matches. I'm sure there have been some intense mask versus mask matches. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm accurate, so I don't want to say anything as accurate because I don't know if I'm speaking truth or not. I might not be. Let's go, Shay. Let's go. It's a good episode. An hour and a half just passed.
Arena Mexico.
Wouldn't have known.
Continues on this 2.5-hour special
Speaking of flips, bald bitch.
This is a 4 million pesos high flight.
4 million pesos. MJF's new name is Miguel Jefe Francisco now. No, it's MJF's Spanish name is Maximiliano Jacobo Frances. Or we could do
a man who's had
Fernandez.
His fair share of bad luck.
They also have a lot of mask versus hair matches. Yeah. So that's what I mean. So I think that's why they're probably like not as triggered as we are. And we're fucking triggered.
Losing out to Team Ospreay. 4 million pesos would go a long way to.
Besides Goldberg versus Gunther, Raw wasn't really bad this week.
Tony, what would you do with
I was in and out of it. I didn't watch the entire thing, so I wouldn't know.
Cards, about 5 more dogs.
4 million pesos, about 211,000 American or US dollars. Those watching at home.
Hologram?
From Teotihuacan, weighing 170 pounds.
Dude, he didn't even get a Bro didn't even get that much of a pop, and TK's like jigging himself. Beast Morto's better get a pop.
300 days ago on Collision, he has not lost a match.
1 million pesos, that's like $20,000.
Saw the bottom of your screen. 24 and 0. Scintillating, flashy risk-taking luchador, quite the back.
Wait, I thought it was 8:30.
The tutelage of a friendly luchador who taught him to fight, to deal with bullies. And eventually went back to the Temple of the Moon, the site of his Mayan heritage, to get his current name.
Jay losing for this to happen.
Somebody that's very similar to Bandito came up outside of the CMLL system, wrestling independently here in Mexico, and now the honor, the privilege of competing in Mexico City by becoming a star with All Elite Wrestling.
From Washington, D.C., weighing 171 pounds.
Miss Minnie, my prayers with yourself. What happened? Miss Weezy, share it on as well. I loved your video. What yourself?
Leo Rush, somebody that's also had a share of misfortune, similar to Ricochet.
Oh, it's $209,000.
A $400,000 match. Ricochet and Leo Rush came out on the losing end of that. Action Andretti, other member of crew at Leo Rush's side.
Leo thinks that mask is tough. Listen, as long as I'm not seeing those dumbass jackets, I'm fine.
Luchadors here tonight, or is it sort of
wear the mask?
Say I'm part of this.
I think it is pure mockery because Leo Rush, Action Andretti, they competed last night on the joint CMLL AEW event, and they came out on the losing end of things last night, but 4 million pesos could go a long way to...
Oh, talking about the Mexico thing? Oh my god. I was like, what did Weezy repost? I was like, nothing happened to me. Other than on Saturday, but why would she be reposting? Oh, I'm so... Sometimes my chat confuses me.
67 pounds.
And a hero's welcome for the young Marvel, Mascara Dorada. No stranger to competing in these hallowed halls of Arena Mexico, but now with 4 million pesos on the line.
Celebrate, you talked about hallowed halls. You talked about the CMLL event here yesterday. Today is historic for us and for pro wrestling. First American pro wrestling promotion to hold a program right here in Arena Mexico, and we're all part of it.
It is great to be here alongside you, Tony and Nigel.
Just an amazing night. We got so much more to go. Interested to see if Ricochet will pay more attention to the match than he will the fans.
Certainly a vociferous reaction. The man who is out of this world. Hold on a second. Leo Rush equally interested in the fans here at ringside. And Ricochet, who's talked about trying to find members for what he called his crew. People have similar ideas for his aspirations. Oh, look at that.
Ricochet drops Mascara Dorada.
Ooh.
Hologram goes down, and Leo Rush, Ricochet working in concert here, even though there can be only one winner.
Absolutely. That was a smart move by Ricochet.
I'll take that mask over the goofy ass jacket. That's insane, man. I'll take the mask over the goofy jacket any day.
But certainly, at some point, this allegiance is going to have to break down. We talked earlier, Excalibur, here we are in Mexico City, weren't we? 8,000 feet.
Yeah, 7,000 feet above sea level, definitely.
A match like this certainly is going to favor the locals who are used to it. Oh,
nice.
Yeah, I think that the name of the game for Ricochet and Leo Rush is to end this match as quickly as possible, but with 3 other opponents, easier said than done.
Doing what I would do starting out, a strategy here, slow things down.
A hologram, Mascara Dorada, sent to the floor. Rush,
Ricochet wants to go over top. Oh, the luchadors have arisen.
Hologram, Dorada. A pair of kicks for Ricochet, and now off the shoulders of Dorada, arm drag. Down goes Leo Rush, swing and a miss by Ricochet. Thrust kick connects for Mascara Dorada. Now hologram returns the favor as Dorada.
Badass.
Some
badass.
Teamwork, tandem wrestling.
Whose fashion says is little Seth Rollins-ish? No.
Creative offense and arm drags.
Don't disrespect Seth Rollins like that.
Never seen someone beat somebody with an arm drag.
Now you can certainly soften your opponent up.
The only thing that I don't like. That's the only thing I don't like.
Drop kicks take Lio Rush and Ricochet.
I don't understand.
Out and now, the two luchadors and Mascarado. They know there's 4 million pesos on the line.
I don't like the jacket. I fucking hate the jacket.
Showcase event for AEW Grand Slam.
I think people like holograms former identity of
a victory here tonight is worth so much more.
Kind of like Lio Rush and Rico as a tag team. Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
I like Lio Rush, but I hate his jacket.
Oh, and Ricochet.
This is good though. I like this.
There's some very stout barricades here.
Yeah, everything about this arena is stout.
I mean, but these are permanent fixtures here. Right. These are bolted to the floor, not like the barricades that.
Get your dumb ass up.
Arena to arena. Right. As Dorado. Oh my.
What is Rico doing? He was like.
Almost feel it.
Wait, was Rico memeing or did he almost fall off?
To regain control of this.
Rollins would somehow find a way to pull that jacket off. That's what I'm saying. Like. If Rollins wore it, I don't think I would hate it so much.
Perhaps a tactical error by Leo.
To a certain
I have issues with that jacket. I like really have issues with that jacket.
Match. Even here, Lio Rush.
If I was able to have a match
back inside
with Cruz's jacket, I would.
It's a 2-on-1 situation.
Knee strike.
Eventually, it's got to break down, Nigel. As you've been
saying.
Striker.
By the time it does that, there may be only 2 people left in the game.
Rush puts on the brakes. Banderas sends Dorada out to the apron. High common Geary staggers Rush back towards center. Dorada makes the climb, but Ricochet makes Dorada pay for the small delay in his ascent. And now Lio Rush using his body sends Dorada crashing into the barricade once again.
I'm kind of liking Lio Rush.
What's this?
Hologram.
I'm losing my shit right now.
Luke turns him around. Enziguri. Rush rattled once again as Hologram. Body. The anti-air from Ricochet.
Oh, man, what timing on that kick.
The timing, the anticipation. Perfection from Ricochet. And now Ricochet takes flight. Rush takes down Hologram fans. Don't go anywhere. Action continues.
Acción comienza en unos minutos. Hola, bienvenidos muchachos y muchachos. Aquí yo estoy. Mi nombre es Mini Portable. Ahorita estamos mirando AEW Grand Slam. Si tú eres nuevo, bienvenidos. Aquí estamos muy positivo. Yo soy una adulta que nunca se enoja. Yo soy una adulta que es siempre con una sonrisa. Yo siempre estoy alerta. So, bienvenido si tú eres aquí de tu país, de un país latino. Bienvenidos. Aquí yo estoy para entrenar a ustedes. Everybody over on YouTube, please make sure to hit that like button. 150 likes is the goal. We got 88 right now. Over on Twitch, I don't think predictions are happening, but hopefully predictions end up happening. Yeah, AEW Mexico sure is quick as before. Yeah, I like it. So I found out my dad is watching Dynamite because he asked me why AEW can't put its pay-per-views on Max because he's interested in All In. Hell yeah, I love that, Jefe. I love that. So I'm assuming that he enjoyed Collision. Because I know that that was a concern of yours. Okay, let me go ahead and see something really quickly before we continue here. In the eyes of the angels. Okay, I'm fine. All right, sorry. Because I see my KBBS and it's kind of like unstable, so I just wanted to see something real quick if something was on that's causing it. So you seem to stutter and stammer less when speaking Spanish. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Just Dirty, thank you so much. Thank you. That really boosts my confidence. You're back. Hell yeah. Well, welcome back. If you could do predictions, cool. If not, whatever, man. Because people will complain that there's no predictions and then they won't predict. So Predictions are always fun to have during stream though, so I would still want them to keep happening, but ugh. Love your thumbnail, Mini. Thank you. That's Mini Mysteria. Oh, I can bring her out actually. I'll bring her out right now. Hold up, let me do this. I don't know the match is on. We got here. How about this? Context. Hold up. Let me try to find a way to make this humorous so you can guess.
We are sold out here in Arena Mexico, live on TBS and Max. 4 million pesos on the line in this four-way match. Ricochet and Lio Rush. They've been working together as
I forgot what to call it.
But Nigel, at some point, this match has got to break.
So we got Bald Bitch tagging up with, you know, those little spiky things that like are outside and they like get stuck to your hair or like to your clothing and stuff. They're like little yellow spiky stuff. He's tagging up with that person against the person that I'm wearing their shirt, and
wrestling in a ring that was set up in a dirt lot behind.
I can't figure it out for the next one.
Now you've gone from that.
Figure it out.
Arena Mexico, but yeah.
Oh, what's going on here?
Mini F Portable. What's up, Scooby C? Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Oh, what? Discrepancy here?
Yeah.
So Ricochet is tagging up with Lio Rush. They're kind of pushing each other back and forth. Versus Hologram, but then I forgot who Hologram's partner is.
These two men are arguing.
Mascara Dorada
delivers the drop kick to the back of Ricochet, sending him into Lio Rush. Now,
you hope John Moxley gets pinned in tonight's main event.
Ricochet, Hurricanrana takes down Lio Rush. Now the Bipasso, and up goes Dorada. Down goes Ricochet.
But who is Harleygram? We don't know yet. We do not know yet. Harleygram should have made an appearance. What a missed opportunity.
Sends Dorada across the ring. Lio Rush swinging a miss. Hologram comes in like they're in from Hologram. And now Ricochet, leapfrog in, Dorada, over the top destroyer!
That's Cell! Holy shit, that's Cell.
Serendipity, I think, on the part of Ricochet to get out there.
Yeah, we have seen Dorada and Hologram work together, but it's going to break down sometime between these two. Like right now.
Dorada looking for the trip leapfrog up and over the top. Hologram, and Hologram just
thought they were going after each other, and boy, was I wrong.
Ooh, be careful. Oh, the guy's trying to help him. He was like, Doc, if your hand actually connected with Hologram, it would be up his ass. Did you see this man trying to go like this? Come on, man. I get it. You were trying to help, but that was a mess. You were not in the position to help. Especially like this, Doc.
What a night here in Mexico City, and we got some big on sales coming up tomorrow at AEWTIX.com for Wednesday, August 6th in Cleveland.
I hate you, Zendaya. Guys, there is a prediction over on Twitch.
Also, Cincinnati, the 13th and 14th back-to-back nights. Dynamite and Collision available tomorrow. AEW TV is your pre-sale code.
AEWTIX.com. For that, those and all other live events, all in Texas included, as Mascara Dorada Hologram put on a Lucha Libre Clinic. Hologram, he captured the arm of Dorada, now into a pinning predicament. Brings down Dorada.
It's energy
from these two luchadors at this
that
point.
would be a good plot twist, even though we
each other, and
that would have been a good plot twist.
On the outside,
Spanish fly.
Who's canceled? I don't know.
And now
who's canceled?
Dorada though escapes the potential brainbuster attempt. Dorada comes in. Oh, crucifix bomb!
Just amazing. It really is. The whole night's been that way, but that move was amazing.
We thought it was Griff Garrison. Yeah, that's another good.
Breaking up the pinning predicament.
Oh yeah, Zendaya
looking to get his share. That full share of the winner's purse, but so is Lio Rush. Lio sends Ricochet to the floor, but now Dorada.
Wait, it's not a tag match? I thought it was a tag match. It's a fatal four-way?
Rapid fire strikes. feet.
My bad, Zendaya. That's my bad. That's on me.
Caught rush flush with that one.
Toe with the boot to the jaw.
But Ricochet looking for vertigo.
All right, let me pay attention because clearly I'm not paying attention.
And Ricochet, what a leap! What a stomp by Ricochet! Ricochet going for that knee on Lio Rush. Lio, the misdirect, picks the ankle. And now Lio Rush, reverse Hurricane Rana. But hologram, fireman's carry. No, Lio Rush. Reverse Hurricane Rana for hologram. Now Masker Dorado, Lio caught him. And Dorado puts on the brakes. Great show of core strength there, Nigel.
Yeah, to protect himself against the poison Rana, but Lio Rush
drops it.
Trying not to be denied. He got it this time.
3 for 3. Lio Rush, Mascara Dorada down. 1, 2. Rush. No.
You're not doing it. If it's not Ricochet, come on, man.
Believe you me, some spectacular moves by the young man. That's a kick, man. How about that?
Hologram was a luchador from Triple H and Aramis. No way! I never fucking knew that. Thank you. I'm just an idiot woman here. I appreciate you telling me.
Hook to, but Ricochet just wiped him out.
4 million pesos on the line. Who will go home with the money?
Just a hair under $211,000.
Justin Roberts said it is a Fatal 4.
Well,
yeah, but I've been yapping. Talking to chat. Doing my clips. So I wasn't really paying attention that key.
Man, Leo's not moving, guys. Oh, there he goes. There he is. Foldus.
Lio Rush up to his feet as Ricochet took him a moment too long to steady himself on the ropes. Oh, headbutt.
Yeah, Lio hurt himself on that.
Things breaking down between Lio Rush, Ricochet. They were working together so well, but we knew that was only going to last for so long.
Very perilous on the top rope. Didn't have the momentum for the Hurricane Rana.
Oh my God.
Blocked Ricochet, showing his core strength, picking Lio up, but Lio battering Ricochet with some right hands. Now Lio Rush could be thinking superplex, but
oh, what is this spot? What is this spot? Okay, no spot. Oh wait, no. Rico's still gonna do something.
Hologram could be thinking that portal bomb, but no. Reversal. Ricochet goes down. Now Lio Rush though. The roll up. Pinfall.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Because I was like, listen. If you're going to give it to Lio Rush, might as well give it to fucking Ricochet.
As the arm was going down.
Lio looking for the stunner. But now, hologram does Okada down Moscatero. The portal bomb. 2, 3.
Winner of this match.
Hologram earns the victory in front of this capacity crowd here in Mexico City, and also
I get it.
4 million pesos.
In any other case, I would. In any other case, I would have crashed out. I can't crash out. It's Mexico. It's fine.
Up next, the CEO, Mercedes.
And he's okay. Wonder if it takes 4 million pesos to get
Women's Championship.
It is a lot cheaper. Services out there are cheaper.
Awesome. Thanks, Ben. Bye.
Leo can buy a lot of puffy spiked vests and jackets with $200,000. Yeah, I'm glad he did not get it. Good evening, Iron. Huge win from Mexico. Still undefeated. I think he's undefeated still. 10-man tag is main eventing. Mercedes is next. Alright, time to lock in. Hell yeah. If Lio Rush wins, he'll retire for the 16th time in his career. Hologram buy-in, hologram mask for everyone in attendance. Is he? Did he? Oh, because he won the 200,000. Okay, my bad. I thought you meant like he was actually doing that. Please bring out the ladies for the love of gooning. Okay, let's relax. No, please bring out the ladies for the love of good grabs. Not for the love of gooning. I remember when Ricochet losing to Hologram in a tag match used to be a joke, right? The only reason why it's not right now is it's because they are in Mexico. So I get it. I get it. It's like when Kenny Omega went and he went against El Hijo del Vikingo and Vikingo got the W. I get it. I get it. All right. I'm not crashing out. I'm not crashing out. If this was in American soil, if it was in America, I would have had a fucking crash out. But it happened in Mexico, so I'm okay. I'm okay with it. See? Level-headed individual. I'm telling you guys. What's the name of the girl Mone's facing? I can't spell her. Yeah, somebody please help Zendaya. I don't know how to spell it either. It's okay to crash out. It's okay to crash out, but not off of that. Not off of that. Am I tired of Ricochet losing? Yes, I'm very tired of him losing. Get ready to spam this chat. All right, relax. I'll let Zendaya struggle. Zendaya Google. Just googly. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm getting delirious right now. And it's mostly because I'm so fucking stuffy. It's annoying the fuck out of me. So, yeah. Anyways, ignore me. Sound it out is crazy. She's asking how, whatever. All right, let me go blow my nose for hopefully the last time. Hopefully, if not, you will hear me complain about it. Apologies. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, once she had one, she wanted more, she's added.
Hell yeah.
She's looking for a fourth tonight. The CMLL Women's Champion. Currently.
Any predictions that Tony costing Mercedes the title? Maybe, possibly. Actually, that happening.
She is the CMLL.
To my fellow Crash dummies, we salute you. Pookie, you better not say anything. I know Pookie's typing. Whatever you're typing, delete. Enter fucking delete, dog.
She is, when she makes her entrance, she could go on to All In with another major championship. And look at the confidence you can just.
I want to see the fit because I missed the entrance.
Rising from her.
And with a record of 20.
W. McDonald's 10D ad now.
The official Aubrey Edwards raising the prestigious title.
Aubrey Edwards drawing the assignment for this CMLL World Women's Championship match. Zeuxis, the 23rd world champion,
with red,
at CMLL's
green,
first anniversary
and yellow colors. Okay, I get it. Very okay. She's
a name very familiar.
She's on theme. I get it.
But Zeuxis, early advantage here.
She's thematic.
Quick kick out there.
Let him speak. No, because I already know he's gonna beat down Minnie. Why you gotta shoot at me like that? Because I know your ass, dog. I know your ass. Don't encourage him, YouTube chat.
This a rematch, of course, from last June. Oh, wow.
Yeah, these two women, no strangers to one another. Now Zeuxis, Looking for the cover.
Zooksies.
The leg is hooked. Mercedes able to kick out.
Speak to the relationship between AEW and CMLL. Many stars from south of the border coming up to America, plying their trade, making great names for themselves in America.
Likewise, many of the stars of AEW venturing down here to CMLL. This is just the biggest part yet of this collaboration between two of the greatest professional wrestling companies in the world.
It's been a great working agreement. It really has. It is.
Oh, wait. Zooksies counters. Sits down. Sunset flip attempt. Mercedes avoiding catastrophe there.
It's done a lot for our television programs. Dynamite, Collision, our pay-per-views, and I'm sure it's done a lot here, like it did last night for CMLL.
Look at this.
Zooksies. Oh, into the lung blower. Mercedes goes down. 1, 2.
Whoa. That's one of the moves that Zooksies has beaten a lot of her opponents.
Oh, stop spamming it, YouTube. Okay, well, Reginald is already on it. This man said, yeah, this man let loose.
Are you guys surprised that Zooksies is they haven't been really good covers?
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, boy.
Mercedes gonna make a statement here. Center of the ring. Zooksies. This match has been all her since the get-go,
like Piper
but Mercedes
Neville
now trying to turn things around. Zooksies rolls to the ropes, forces the break.
Hi, Gilga.
Really, literally.
I actually feel like Mercedes might win.
Only the CMLL women's title on the line.
I hope she doesn't.
Decision, you think maybe
if a hologram, well, that Ricochet's not champion, but come on, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Do like a DQ or something.
Mercedes Mone challenging Timeless Tony Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship, but now Zooksies very disadvantageous position as the Meteor.
So is she the women's champion in CMLL? Is she?
24 days away, which will culminate in the biggest world championship match of them all. And Mercedes Mone, if you believe in momentum, and we really do.
She is champion, and this is for the title?
All the momentum, I believe, going into this.
Zooksies steps up, working around it.
Oh.
Get out of the way. You saw some frustration on the face of Zooksies, but she is now stealing. Oh, Zooksies! Oh, the tope suicida, the rough landing. And this match for the CMLL World Women's Championship continues. Don't go anywhere.
Brother. I wasn't spamming. Owa is spamming. Yes, he is. The title's on the line. Oh, so she lost the title not too long ago, so she'll gain another one. Okay, I see you, CEO. I see you. You only have like what, a month without that extra belt that was, you know, like weighing you down a little bit. Now you're adding on some more weight. Got it. Okay, that's fine. This other girl seems a little reckless in the ring. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. She does. She does. Her yeah is noticeable, so I can see what Minnie was talking about last. Shut up. Shut up. You were talking about it. Zendaya has been screenshotting it and posting it on freaking Discord. Zendaya's been talking about it. Is this the main event? It is not the main event. We got the 10-man tag as the main event. Beast Mortos is main eventing. W Mercedes. W girlfriend. CEO is just collecting belts. Yeah. Mercedes is about to win this and the AEW women's title, and shit is going to get crazy. I do really hope she doesn't get the title off of Timeless Tony. I really don't want that. I really don't want that. Unless she was like on her path of losing all these titles, and she's sort of playing that gimmick of like, it's fine because like the reason why I'm losing these titles is because my main focus is on the AEW title, and that would be different, but I don't know about this. That's Beast Mortal's girl in the ring right now. It is. Yeah, that's crazy. How long is the show? 2.5 hours. They announced it as 2.5 hours, but I'm pretty sure there will be an overrun. Zooksies has been champion for 279 days, so Mercedes might want to take the streak away. Oh shit. Yeah. See, I don't know what kind of champion she's been. I don't know if she has like a Roman Reigns kind of championship reign. I don't know if her championship reign has been goated. I don't know any of that. Dude, but like just based off the days, I'm like, Mercedes. I don't know. W for Minnie not crashing out. I'm an adult. I'm a level-headed adult. People always think that I act like a child. I know wrestling is scripted, so why would I crash out off of a wrestling show? Come on, guys. Be better. The CMLL women's belt needs Mercedes Mone. Y'all don't understand how disgusting it's booked. Is it really booked? Like, is it booked like ass? If it's booked like ass, then I'm fine. If Mercedes wins this match, Mercedes is not beating Toni Storm. I wouldn't say that as a fact, but I understand the reasoning behind it. But I don't like things being said as facts. That's like a me thing. Mercedes is eating the pin at All In, which I'll see. Imagine if CK has Stephanie versus Mercedes to plan for this show. I know, that would have been great. That would have been so good.
Grand Slam Mexico, the CMLL World Women's Championship on the line. The challenger, Mercedes Mone, has a decided advantage on the champion, Zeuxis of CMLL.
Very close coming back as well.
And Nigel, I believe if Mercedes will go on to win this match, that tope we witnessed that Zeuxis crash landed on, that may be the most pivotal moment of this match.
Certainly would think so. A very awkward crash on the outside for the CML World Women's Champion. But by the looks of things, she's trying to battle back.
It sounds like Tony Schiavone's sick.
Cover!
Or he's snorting something.
Mercedes able to kick out.
Yeah, it does seem like a tactical error by the CMLL Women's Champion not to cover the shoulders specifically, but just watch here. First of all, turning things around with a snap.
CMLL AAA championship reigns are like one defense every 4 months, for like 20 defenses. Really? That's.
But you can see.
I mean, I think that would be shitty for anybody. That would be shitty for anybody. Like no matter the story, I feel like.
But Zeuxis.
So you have one defense every 4 months, or you have 20 defenses in 1 week. That's crazy.
As the CEO up, but Mercedes reverses work on Rana. Now Zeuxis swing.
So I guess it's not her fault if that's how they always
Mercedes
book.
Brings her over. And Mercedes has Zeuxis down, but Zeuxis able to pry the grip open.
Still evidently with somewhat of a strength advantage. The champion. Well, both champions.
Now, pump handle coming up.
Pump handle. Mercedes driven down 1, 2, and Zeuxis again getting a little frustrated, but she has to continue to apply pressure.
I'm telling you, she had 2 defense with the belt and needs saving.
Zeuxis hopes to defend
I mean,
her CMLL.
what is she gonna do with it? Travel with it?
To make a better
put her face on it?
I've said it a couple of times, but that's her style.
Mercedes defends her other titles, but it's also kind of like 2 defenses.
Zeuxis.
Dude, like,
up in the
it's
corner.
like 1 or 2 defenses for like
dangerous. Zeuxis
how many months?
Mercedes now resorting to a headbutt.
Yeah, she's got style, but Mercedes is very vicious as well.
What is this?
Wait, Zeuxis changes her grip. And now,
beautiful transition.
2, 3.
The winner of this match.
I'm scared of the internet. What I will say though is, I feel like it's gonna be like a fake outrage. I think it's going to be a fake outrage on the internet because a lot of people don't watch CMLL. They're just going to complain because it's Mercedes Mone getting another belt in her collection. That's why they're going to complain. Not because they actually watch CMLL, you know? So I feel like it's going to be a fake outrage.
You can see even a shocked look on her face. He punches eye was stunned. Another belt for Mone. Another work of art.
And
damn.
24 days from now,
Mercedes
Mone could be adding the AEW Women's World Championship to her collection.
Belt collector Mercedes.
Toni Storm.
She has so many belts. Mexico's happy. Mexico's happy. This is their home turf, and they're happy.
Unbelievable. It's quite a celebration, which I can tell you right now, this young lady deserves. You may like her, you may not, but you can't deny what she has become.
You gotta give credit to Zuxi. She put up a hell of a fight here.
She landed in Mexico with money on her mind and someone else on her lips. She was the kind of woman your mother takes home to you, with thighs that would give the Chihuahuan desert a wet dream. One thing she did know was how to hold the gold, and not the Acapulco kind either. She had a date with the chief executive officer, who wanted dinner, a kiss, and maybe one belt too many. Well, deep throat the Tabasco, baby. It's time to turn up the heat. There was one chance in a million she would bump into her past. But like everything out of the past, it was all behind her now.
So cool. So dope. She's showing up. Is that Mina?
Wait, that's Mina Shirakawa at the top of the ramp, but...
Oh, shit.
It's the lady in red.
Holy shit. This is so good.
And that lady in red is the AEW Women's World Champion.
Look at this image! That image!
Mercedes Moné!
Hardware going everywhere!
It has been getting increasingly physical between these two women as we approach All in Texas, and Mercedes.
That image!
Attempting to flee from timeless Tony Storm, and looking for Storm Zero on the ramp. The referees pleading with the champion as Mercedes trying to escape into the arms of a lucky fan here at ringside.
Check the face of the Women's World Champion. I'm telling you, what a match that is going to be coming up. And All In and only 24 days away.
There's no way to defend this garbage. She is all about herself and has done nothing for the women's division. So you're saying that Mercedes hasn't platformed women's divisions in every single company that she goes and defends that title on? Are you telling me that she doesn't travel around the country and has not mid, but has close to 4 or 5-star classic matches every single time? What the fuck you yapping about, dog?
No more, come on.
Let the game speak.
The statement made by the champion. How will the challenger?
Fucking stupid. If you guys hate Mercedes, guys, if you guys hate Mercedes, just say that you hate Mercedes. Because there's so much fucking online hate when it comes to her getting all these belts. To a standpoint, I understand it. Because it's kind of like, okay, but you're not doing anything with the titles anyways. She does go and defend it. But do I think that, you know, hopefully she could defend it more regularly? Yes, but she's also here in AEW every single week. She's either on Dynamite or on Collision, or sometimes she's on both. So it's like she still got that as well. But she wears all the titles proudly. So for the companies themselves, they're just like happy that she's broadcasting them in not only in her socials but on AEW television. So it's more eyes for the promotion. That's how they fucking see it. So you can't be too mad at Mercedes for doing this, okay? You really can't. You can talk shit about the belts. I feel like that's where I can agree with you on that part for like some of it, you know, like I'm not gonna have total discourse if you're having issues with her collecting belts, okay, whatever, but saying that she isn't doing anything for the women's division is absolutely fucking bullshit. Are you kidding me? She gave Harley Cameron her best match. She's given every single woman that she goes in the ring with the exception of Britt Baker, but Britt Baker was sandbagging her that entire time. She's given every single woman that she's went against their best match. Not only is Stephanie Vaquero now in the WWE because of fucking Mercedes Moné, but yet she doesn't do anything for women's division. And Mercedes was so fucking proud and supported her for her decision to go to the WWE. Fucking morons, man. Morons, dude. Just say you fucking hate Mercedes Moné because you guys don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about. You guys are just gonna take these talking points on Twitter and that's it. Watch the fucking product, then talk. It's no hate for Mercedes for me. It's more of her booking. That's fine. That's fine. And you're being reasonable. You're saying that it's more of her booking. You're not saying, well, I don't hate Mercedes Moné, but I just hate how she books herself like that. Dude, she doesn't have total control. She doesn't. Didn't Mercedes walk out of WWE because of the disrespect to the women's tag titles, which is still to this day the most disrespected belts in WWE? I just recently said this, like last week or whatever my last stream was. I literally said that. Mercedes Mone walked because the tag team belts were being disrespected. And those belts are still in the same fucking position. They didn't change. They did not fucking change. So she walked out for a reason. And she meant it. She fucking meant it. Like, she could have gone back, but she didn't. I'm not crashing out. Stephanie partied and dipped. Dude, I know. I know. She was there at the party, too. I know. She was like, all right, well. Fucking insane, man. People are so odd, dude. It's just, dude, this online hate for Mercedes is fucking crazy. Some of the reasons why people don't like Mercedes, again, I'm a reasonable person, I can understand, but there's a lot of it that is just pure hate that you just see online and you just repeat it just because you hate them and you don't even know if it's factual. Hell yeah, Osprey. So when it's not factual, somebody who actually watches, somebody who actually fucking knows what's going on will put you in your fucking place. It's not that fucking hard. I know, me woman, me stupid, me dumb, me don't know anything. Oh, she's a woman. I could just lie to her. I could just say what I read on the internet and make it as a fact because she's stupid. She's a woman. She's only doing this for attention.
It's been an electric atmosphere all night long, Tony, but somehow, some way, this crowd found a way to get even louder.
Does not surprise me because what Will Ospreay has become here in AEW.
Maybe I gotta watch more indie wrestling. Indie wrestling right now, there's a lot of promotions that are doing great stuff. I don't have time to watch it all, but I do watch some clips and some matches. I'm like nearly never disappointed that I watch it. Her booking is ass, but y'all motherfuckers don't care about these promotions. So that's why I said it's a fake outrage. That's why I said it's a fake outrage. Because I know they're going to be upset.
And we would be remiss if we did not mention...
I knew that they were going to be upset that they took the title off of the CMLL Women's champion, who's no longer champion. And I know they're going to be bitching and moaning, and it's just whatever. I'm
on the shoot of Swerve Strickland when Ospreay got in the way and took the shot for Swerve.
I don't want to see the Young Bucks and the Death Riders winning the match. Let's go up. And that is exactly what the IWC Manosphere would say. No, I know. I already know this too. The shit about me is I've been doing this for way too long to know when I'm being gassed, to know when I'm being lied to know when somebody has an agenda. There's a lot of times where I'm genuinely asking you guys, wait, is this and this and this? Even though in the back of my mind, I kind of know the answer, but I want confirmation. And a lot of you guys either say, oh, I don't know either, or you guys confirm it. And then there's chatters on my chat who are just like, yes, that's true, Minnie. Yes, that's what it is. When it's not, it's oh God. I'm sorry, it's so annoying. And then at the end, I used to go live on TikTok, and I remember I was talking about some TNA pay-per-view that I can't remember with Kurt Angle, and I was like talking about it, and I remember some dumbass at the end was like, oh wow, I brought that up because I didn't think that you would know, but you actually know your shit. What are you trying to get a gotcha moment? You're trying to get a gotcha moment, you fucking loser? Go find a job. Go find a fucking job.
You can get your very own.
Instead of being on the internet for trying to get gotcha moments. If you got that much time, go improve yourself. Go for a run. Go read a book. People are fucking annoying.
It was interesting that later in the telecast, how Hangman in front of the Young Bucks, while he was getting ready to check on Ospreay.
La Casa de Swerve.
Heard everything that was said.
Yeah, it was.
What the fuck is happening? Minnie went the whole entire stream without crashing out. I haven't crashed out yet.
And if they do
I'm a level-headed individual, sir.
In Hangman's business,
I am her.
Even in Swerve's business, there would be hell to pay.
And their opponent first.
Let's go, Beast Mortos.
249 pounds. The Beast
Standing ovation for Mortos. Standing ovation for Mortos. Louder for this man. You know why Beast Mortos came out later on? Not because you needed Will Ospreay to come out first, because come on, man, Beast Mortos should have been out here first, all right? But he wanted to give his little honey a congratulations, you know? A little kiss and maybe like a little booty slap right there. Dude, Beast Mortos is winning. Not only does he have Mercedes Mone, he is also main eventing AEW Grand Slam. We want Crash Out Mini? No. Swerve's second run with the AEW World Title is going to be better than his first. I agree. 1000% agree. Alright, we got Death Riders out here.
John Moxley.
Thank you, Mercedes, for getting Beast Mortos unbanned. Dude, her fucking, dude, the aura,
the number one contender for that title.
She's insane. Mercedes is powerful. That's all I will say.
TIX.com.
Team Ops all day, yeah. People forget she paved the way for all women's divisions. It wasn't just her. It was a group of them, and her previous generation did also. She helped a lot.
Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the Young Bucks.
I've never wanted to see what Luchador's face looks like as much as Mortos. Same. I googled it. I was like, Beast Mortos without a mask, and I kept seeing him without a mask, but then an emoji top of his face. I'm like, dog, I want to see how you
become here today.
I think what they become is a good point. What they are as wrestlers is never
because Beast Mortos was banned from Mexico before this. Thank you for
the greatest tag team that I've ever seen.
You said W on Mercedes for getting him unbanned, and I agreed with you, and you still had to tell me why.
Not only for AEW, but so many.
Let me go take a breather. I'm crashing out. I can't take too many testosterone right now. I can't take it. I feel like I'm being...
Professional world has a lot to thank them for.
I know, guys. I know. I'm a woman. I'm stupid. I get it. I get the rhetoric.
Of AEW.
Oh, God.
That played a role in the
I'm crashing out.
I
gotta calm down. Let me go take a
look underneath that right eye of Ospreay.
Ospreay's asking to start things off, I think.
It's more than the black eye. It's almost like a big blood blister, right? That looks pretty bad.
Now, Matthew Jackson immediately tagging out.
Yeah,
there's Beast Mortos.
There's the reason they brought him in.
Money well spent. Beast Mortos, a real monster. Ooh.
Mortos, powerful right hand. And you know, the EVPs, Matthew Nichols, calling in the mercenary and the Beast Mortos, but we've seen the Death Riders not above and pulling mercenaries on their own as well as Mortos. Look at this frenetic pace to begin this match. Mortos attempting to shut down this 10,000 plus strong crowd here in Arena Mexico, but Ospreay, I mean, he has such a connection with the fans, Tony.
Well, he is spectacular what he does in the ring and the way he presents himself on the microphone.
Wait, can you guys hear me? Cardi says that he can barely hear me. Can you guys hear me? Were you guys having issues before? But like before. No? Okay, so...
Like he might take to the air right now.
All right, let's watch Graps.
Nicholas Jackson intercepts with the Gamangiri.
I came bringing gifts. I got my water bottle.
That was great.
Pour myself a glass of wine. I was so easily triggered, and I just wanted to prevent from me crashing. So let me drink my wine. I'll be fine.
The hallmarks. The Young Bucks tandem offense. The stomp. Ospreay goes down in the founding fathers at the center of the ring. Gutbuster, neckbreaker combination.
Yeah, we are seeing exactly why I was saying they're the greatest tag team I've ever seen.
Classic Young Bucks. Seamless offense. Stereo optic.
As Ospreay, hammer throw into the ropes, ducks the lariat attempt. Double hip toss. Ospreay counters. Takes down Matthew and Nicholas. Manhattan drop from Matthew. One for Nicholas as well.
Did they talk about why Ospreay has a headband? Did they talk about that
Nicholas
or no?
That right eye of Ospreay.
You're good with Gucci cook.
Oh, beautiful again.
Day one of no many crash outs. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you guys. Guys, do you guys prefer an online counter where it says 0 or 1 day without a crash out? Or do you want like a whiteboard here? What do you guys prefer?
Strickland. We see his first legal action of this match.
Love to see Ospreay and Swerve work together. Loving this.
Uppercut.
Nice. Sebastian with the 99 cents. Thank you so much, buddy. Hey, hitting that gritty. Whiteboard? Okay.
And the
oh, his black eye.
Swerve.
Yeah, a lot of you guys are saying whiteboard. Okay, I'll try to fit one here somewhere.
Lurking it out on the outside. Swerve cannot afford to give his opponents any ground.
I want to remind the fans we are set to go to the bottom of the hour. We're going to stay with this as long as it takes. What a night it is.
Tony, we knew that. Tony, you don't have to announce that there's going to be an overrun on an already overran show. We get it. We get it, dog. We know.
Here he comes.
Yeah, Samoa Joe. He hasn't been to Mexico since his indie run, right? Like, and I'm not talking about like vacation, like going on vacation. I'm talking about wrestling.
What a pro.
And big elbow drop. A lot of weight coming down on the chest of
Joe been around a long time. Yeah, but they give Joe like a good ovation.
Great pro wrestlers.
The man simply known as the wrestler, Katsuyori Shibata.
Whiteboard and a countdown on screen. Both.
Trying to get the better of Shibata, but Shibata hammers him with those elbow strikes. And fans special tournament note. Collision returns live this Saturday, 8 Central on TNT and streaming on Max's. Shibata rocking Wheeler Yuta. Yuta with nowhere to go.
Right forearms paying dividends.
Nigel, I'm looking forward to returning live this Saturday with you in Washington and Seattle. Great lineup, we understand, in the works right now after this tremendous program we've had here tonight.
Quick tags in and out by the Ops, Powerhouse Hobbs.
All right, I guess I could bring out Mini Mysterio. My bad, y'all. I haven't brought her out. It's the main event. I should bring her out.
The AEW World Champion John Moxley. Cover made, leg is hooked, and Yuta narrowly kicks out.
I need a theme song.
Time here.
Jawbreaker.
Finally, the smile broken, and in comes Mox.
The AEW World Champion, the man not long ago battled Samoa Joe inside a steel cage.
These are some heavy blows we're watching right now. I can tell you that.
Moxley accelerates.
Everybody's in, they realize.
Could have won the match.
Samoa Joe, that Kikina clutch has been like kryptonite to John Moxley, the AEW World Champion.
Great camera shot over the head, man, of the violence that's in the ring.
Beautiful.
Matthew, Enziguri.
What is Ospreay going to do, my God?
Will Ospreay perched on the top turnbuckle, steals himself. Sky Twister press into
Mexicans with the resub. Thank you so much, dog. 2-month streak. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Mexicans fuck with Joe because of how tough he is. Yeah. Well, I think Mexicans fuck with Samoans in general, but I think they fuck with Samoa Joe even more because he's from SoCal, and that's a very heavily Latino based. So I think if you're from LA and Mexicans find out, or any Latino finds out, then we automatically like trust you and mark out. Mini Portable's taking a break. Hola, hola, bienvenidos. Yo soy Mini Misteria. Hola, Mini Portable. Ella no estaba haciendo un buen trabajo, yo estoy aquí. Bienvenidos, muchachos y muchachas. Yo soy Mini Misteria. Yo soy la hija de el how do you say deadbeat in Spanish? El deadbeat, Rey Mysterio. Who's that jumping out the sky? You think TNA Samoa Joe has some Mexico shows, but don't quote me on it? Yeah, I wouldn't know. We don't fuck with the Samoans on Dwayne's side though. Mexicans love Roman Reigns. They love Roman Reigns. Are you kidding me? Am I wearing a Rey Mysterio mask? This is a Mini Mysterio mask. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do the whole thing because I feel like I don't know how. See, this is too tight. I don't know how they wrestle in these masks, especially like Beast Mortal's got like a whole ass fucking like mask, you know, and they're jumping and doing all this shit. Like, I know it slides. How uncomfortable! Like, for me, it's so uncomfortable. Do I have a Penta mask? I do not. Who put on Spanish settings on? I would say something, but I can't. What do you mean? Minnie, do you speak Spanish for the rest of the stream so your English audience can feel left out? Yes, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it for sure. I didn't know Roman had a big Mexican base. I think his #1 audience, I think like the biggest fan base of his are from India, because I know that when he was like at his peak, Roman Reigns had like billboards and statues over there in India, and that was when he was it's India. That is like his biggest fan base. That's like his #1. But I will say, when it comes to like Mexicans or Latinos, they mostly Mexicans, they fuck with Roman Reigns heavy. Mysterio has no hair. It's easy for him to wear his mask. That's true. That's true. I hardly heard Mexico. Oh, can you not hear me? Yeah, India they worship Roman Reigns over there. Yeah.
Wrestling is live.
Dude, in Los Angeles, whenever I went to events and Roman Reigns was here, oh my god, everybody had their Roman Reigns merch. Oh my god. I remember that was at a time when I hated Roman too, and I was so annoyed. Like, Roman shirts everywhere. Everybody was so happy for Big Dog. I was like, oh, shut up. I was always, they would go, ooh, I do it now. But before, I was so annoyed. I was like, shut up. Like, oh, I was so mad. Now he's my king.
And damn it, he wants to get in the ring.
And you see the arms extended by Schwartz.
Damn.
Joe by Hobbs, by Shibata.
Hi, Wheezy. Mini Portable will be back.
Now he's going to get the better of him being drawn into the ring. Sleeper out of his own. No.
Moxley able to counter out those right hands to that bandaged forehead of Will Ospreay. It's crazy.
Whoa, look at this.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
Moxley.
Gotta get there. Gotta get there.
Death Riders might. Death Riders might get this. I only like Moxley because we have the same birthday. I like Moxley as a person. As a wrestler, I don't really care for it.
Now being crushed in the corner by 1/3 of the Trios champions.
Minnie had to take a break.
Again, we're
Mini Portable went to go take a break because there was a lot of testosterone on this chat and she couldn't handle it, so she'll be back.
Back at Yuta's head. Whiplashing on that top turnbuckle.
And that short arm lariat from Powerhouse Hobbs.
Mini representing the deadbeat.
As if this man didn't mean business already.
I swear, if Team Op loses, I will flip off. That means you, man, get ready for like weeks of flipping off then.
Nicholas may have misjudged that last attack. Powerhouse Hobbs trying to beg off. Intercepts the boots of both Matthew and Nicholas, the founding fathers. And Hobbs, a grip on both of their throats.
Watch from behind.
But Wheeler Yuta.
Wiener, get your wiener out of there. Not this man.
Oh, now John Moxley just a toe kick to the midsection.
Dude, 4v1?
4.
Ref, can you turn around real quick?
Exactly what I was going to say. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay, that's okay. I like how they're displaying Hobbs.
Over the top, taking out Matthew and Nicholas on the
Not mad at that.
In comes Katsuyori Shibata.
Mini, you're wearing a Rey Mysterio mask? No, I'm wearing a Mini Mysterio mask. This is my mask. I have ownership of it.
Shibata charges it. Drop kick on target.
They're not done yet.
No. The over and under grip, the suplex throws Yuta into the waiting arms.
We are now in overtime. We're going to stay with this.
We are now on overtime. You've been on overtime.
The leg is hooked, but
we knew. Mis Mortos. Dude, there should be a W Mortos chant.
Wow, the spear delivered. Takes Hobbs down. Not an easy thing to do.
Oh my god! Somebody just chanted CEO! Somebody just chanted CEO. You know what, Mexico? You better. If you don't bring it, you better bring it. Yes! You better fucking bring it. CEO!
Yes!
What a matchup this is.
The two titans of the ring.
Look at him fly, dude.
Mortos, it's the advantage on Joe.
The mask goes crazy. Beast Mortos mask, yeah.
But Joe took his eyes off the Bucks, and now Matthew and Nicholas going to work.
We get it. The issue with the Bucks isn't the wrestling. The wrestling is always top tier. The issue with the Bucks is the booking.
Almost like he's served up on a platter. With the EVP trigger.
Oh!
He fooled him.
Bounce to his feet. Ox cutter!
Double Ox cutter, Excalibur.
And now Swerve. Over the top. A 2-for-1 for Swerve.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Minnie, have you been to an AEW show? Yes.
Go to the Psycho name.
I've been to several. I've only been to one AEW pay-per-view, which was Full Gear. That's the only one. But I've been to Dynamite and Collision several times. No, Collision once. Sorry.
Psycho name for Shibata, but Shibata answers back.
God damn, Shibata just. Esto es lucha.
They are crammed in.
Esto es lucha.
Go to the rafters.
Esto es lucha.
Swerve desperately.
No, it's CEO.
Swerve and Moxley. Exchanging some heavy fire, some live rounds in the center of the ring. Moxley. Rolling strike, but Swerve breaks the grip, answers one of his own.
Crossing blow.
The Kippin.
Kippin.
Connected fully with that as he floats over.
Dude, they literally have to tag team this man. Ooh, Swerve if you miss. If Mox, oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
We'll never know. Matthew Jackson intervenes. He's sent to the floor.
Oh, you better put hands on Marina. Where's Willow? Where's Willow?
Which is her job.
And from behind, now
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not crashing out. I'm in Mysteria. I'm in Mysteria. I don't crash out. You know why I don't crash out? You know why I don't crash out? Because that was the team that Beast Mortos was on. So Beast Mortos just took this W. So I am not mad. I'm not mad. W Beast Mortos, everybody. W Mortos on chat.
Samoa Joe. And right now, Swerve is all alone with 3 men, Nigel. Oof.
Bro, what is yeah, what is super kicks and like I usually don't speak on when it doesn't connect because I normally don't give a shit about that. Ah! Eso es nuestro rey. Nuestro rey aquí llega. El gringo más mexicano, Adam Page. Vámonos.
Keeping him out of Arena Mexico after the bell ring.
Look at the eyes of Hangman.
Hangman. Eyes locked on the man.
Dude, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Mox eating the pin is too good to be true. No, I know. Nope. Accept the booking. I accepted it already, man. I'm moving forward. I'm not bitchy. It's the Vaquero Hangman. It is.
Head to head. Mano a mano.
It's Hangman that stretched first, but Moxley answering in kind, and now Yuta trying to get involved on behalf of the world champion. Moxley sends Hangman out to the apron. And Hangman, wait a second, Hangman answers. Buckshot!
That would have been nice if it was some Mox, man. I'm tired of this man ducking and dodging, dip, dive, duck.
But Matthew Jackson was the recipient. Remember how close these 3 men were? They considered.
Okay, well, there's the title.
But remember what he said last week, what Hangman said last week.
And Moxley got caught. Creeping in, he was looking for the cheap shot with the briefcase.
He did buckshot a buck. He did.
Contains the AEW World Championship title belt, but Moxley judging correctly that the numbers are against him and making a hasty retreat.
Who would ever thought Excalibur that it would
Listen, W Mortos, that's all I care about. That's W Mortos, congratulations. Congratulations, not only did you main event Grand Slam Mexico, you also won the damn match. Are you kidding me? Dude, Beast Mortos stock is up right now. I'm okay with this. I don't care.
And Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Dodgeball is low-key one of my favorite movies of all time. I used to obsessively rewatch that movie and laughed at every single part that was supposed to be funny, and it was still funny to me. I'm sounding like Pookie right now. ¿Por qué? Porque yo soy representando México ahorita. Todos los que son latinos no son la misma persona. Ellos no tienen que tener. I can't even crash out in Spanish. We don't all look the same, dog. We don't all look the same. Listen, Adam Page speaks better Spanish than me, okay? I have made, I understand it. I've made peace with the fact. 8-minute overrun is not bad, not gonna lie. For AEW standards, that's not bad. Why was Beast Mortos even teaming up with Death Riders? Because Mercedes Moné was on the card. And we gotta get Beast Mortos on in like a in AEW Grand Slam Mexico. That's why. Mox ducks more than my dad ducked loving me. At least your dad ducked. That mean he wasn't opposed to it. He was just trying to get away. The mask looks tight. Don't pass out, man. Damn, that's kind of crazy. The mask is not that tight. I know I got a big ass head, but that does, like, the mask is not that tight. What is up, Make Yourself Famous? Hello, hello everybody, hello. Hola, bienvenidos muchachos y muchachas. Hola, yo soy Mini Misteria. Este es mi canal. Ahorita estábamos mirando AEW Grand Slam México. estaba mirando miré Beast Mortos, miré Adam Page, el gringo más mexicano, bienvenidos todos. My eyes. AEW Dynamite 9 out of 10. Mini not crashing out 1 out of 10. I'm a level-headed individual. Also, Mini Portable is no longer here. This is Mini. This is the multilingual, multi-talented. I can't even speak because I'm like transitioning with English and Spanish right now. But because I am multilingual, whatever it is, I am multi-talented. So. Adam Page, El Gringo Loco. Buika. Imagine wearing the mask of a deadbeat to hide your feelings of this gas station toilet booking. What was bad? The Death Riders winning was annoying, but that didn't really piss me off, TPH. What was bad though? I didn't say you had a big head. I just said the mask looks tight. That means you're telling me that I got a big ass head. You don't tell. Nobody talks about how Rey Mysterio's mask looks tight. Nobody does. But you guys are talking about it with me because I got a big ass head. I get it. I'm not oblivious. That mask might be making your sinuses flare up. Listen, it's not even that tight. If I had it like this, I think yes, but I don't have it like that. 8 out of 10. Guys, let's go ahead and do our Dynamite ratings. I will give tonight's Dynamite an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. I'm still salty that the Death Riders won, but not enough for me to crash out. I'm not watching AEW Collision this Saturday. I'm going to my aunt's 36-year retirement party. You should definitely be going to that W show. Thank you. Mini, ¿qué te parece la promoción de Hangman? A mí me gustó mucho porque para mí él representó nuestro país bien y así tiene que hacer la gente. La gente tiene que tener ese corazón, pero muchas gentes son estúpidos y no tienen no van a la escuela y siempre piensan mal de otra gente, pero a ver qué les pasa. Mini for the mask might be a small, like for kids. It might be kids, dog, okay? I understand why you guys are telling me that it looks tight. 6, 7.7, 7 out of 10, 8. Doña, si tienes tiempo para jugar Roblox, no tengo. Mira, güey, yo no tengo tiempo para jugar Roblox ahorita. Pero gracias por la recomendación. Gracias por la recomendación. Rey Mysterio does have a big head, not gonna lie. He has big head and big lips, which is why I made that one video. Because it kind of looked like him. El Davido 28. There you go. I did. Ooh, dude, Spanish oohs are low-key kind of better. I might. You know what? I could probably make a killing off of Spanish oohs. Would you guys pay for a Spanish ooh? No, hell no. I'm going to resub to Hulu one day. You should. 10 out of 10. Was Roosh on the show tonight? He was not. I'm low-key happy that he wasn't. Kill me before she does that. 10 out of 10. Round 2 of my rise. I gotta work tomorrow, guys. I gotta work tomorrow. So, okay. So, I gotta work tomorrow. And then I don't work. I'm not doing a double. Usually on Thursdays I do a double, but I don't have a double. Friday though, I'm not gonna be here because I work at 3:30, so I'm not gonna be here for SmackDown. Maybe I'll play some My Rise in the morning to make up for it, because I don't think I'm going to go to work. I don't really see myself wanting to go to work. How do you spell vaquero? V-A-Q vaquero for the save? How do you spell vaquero? Like cowboy in Spanish. How do you... Oh, there it is. Vaquero. Oh, I did do that. Okay, good. Then Roosh wasn't on the show. Wow, no, he was not on the show. No. So next stream is Raw. I really want to. So and Saturday I also picked up a shift. Yeah, so I work Friday, Saturday. I have the Friday is the catering. Saturday I work at the country club. Sunday I'm off, but I'm not gonna stream because I should be doing try to do daily YouTube videos. I'll be back for Monday. Actually Friday morning I really should try to do a early My Right stream. I'm gonna do my very best. I actually want to be here for Friday morning. Oh, happy Juneteenth! Tomorrow is Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. She gapping okay? What do you mean? Because I said that I might be here for my Rise on Friday. Wheezy is going to be there, so I guess Conman it is. Wheezy is going to be there. I don't want to say anything too much, but if you see something, please take a picture of it or a screenshot. That's all I'll say. If you see something that you know, because I'm not going to be here for it if it actually happens. Oh, Roosh is not allowed in CMLL. Is it because of the whole Stephanie Vaquer thing? Spam mini pics of me at SmackDown. Yes, but yes, please spam it. Okay, so it's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. Yes, send it. Post it on Discord. Send it. Because I'm not gonna be here for it. And now I'm kind of like, damn, I kind of wish I was. Also, we have Zelina Vega finally going out in the ring and dropping a promo, and I'm not gonna be here for it too. So I kind of fucked up there because she's finally going to speak. So, but whatever, it's fine. You're off tomorrow. I'm returning to work Friday. Oh, it's more to do how he left with CMLL. Got it. Damn, what do you do? All I know is that Stephanie Vaquer's ex was abusive and Roosh took his side. That's all and unfortunately Roosh was one of my favorite wrestlers too, but then once I found that out, because there's more to the story, but I don't really want to get into like the nitty-gritty of it. I'm basically giving you like the you know, like the summary of what happened. But once you know the nitty-gritty, I was like, that's disappointing. I don't really feel comfortable supporting somebody that's like that in real life. It's different if it's a gimmick or a character, and I get it, but like that's who we are in real life. Yeah. So I stopped supporting Roosh. How many spams? Yeah, I think only half the country is celebrating Juneteenth. Yeah. I mean, listen, if I get invited to a barbecue, I will attend. Esa entrada de Mistico fue mágica. Se sintió como una entrada de All In, sí. Así se sintió, pero también se sintió como cuando estaban en Betty. Así. Julia taking her title. Don't fucking do this. You know what? If Julia, listen, I love Julia, but if Julia, like, because they're not having the title match, they're not. Zelina Vega is supposed to go out there to confront her, right? But if it turns into a match for the title, not gonna lie, it's better that I'm not here. As much as I love Julia, there's probably God is saving me from having a big crash out. Julia is bad as fuck. She is. She's a beautiful woman. He's one of my favorite wrestlers, but that's not right. Yeah. What I find funny is that Guy's brother are still in AAA. Do that title match at Evolution. Yeah, like at least wait until Evolution and then you can do it. Our job on Friday is to spot all of Wheezy's signs. Yes. If you see a particular sign though, I want to see it. I want to see it, so yeah. I mean, I think her chat knows. I just don't want to spoil it for anybody. So if her chat does not know. One singles women's match segment in a 2.5-hour broadcast is simply not good enough, and that match was very short. It was not good enough, especially when you have the likes of Willow Nightingale, you have Chris Statlander. If you put Hologram and Beast Mortals on this show, but you didn't put Thunder Rosa on this show, I understand that Athena and Billy Starks went against Thunder Rosa, and I don't know who the fourth individual is. I always forget. But if you Persephone, you couldn't have put that on the actual Grand Slam show. You had to pre-record it for Ring of Honor. I don't know. I find that lame. I find it lame. I think that could have been on the show. That match that they had, that match that was advertised for Ring of Honor, they could have had that on the actual show. Sucks that Claudio had travel issues getting to Mexico City. Travel issues are the worst. Yeah, no, they are. I have had travel issues before, and it's so annoying because you really can't do much about it. They're travel issues, and you're not at home. You're not near home also. Like, it's like those issues are the worst. No more Mark Brisco versus Okada matches. See, that match could have been replaced. Mexico deserves to see Okada. I think they did it, like, since you're not gonna get Kenny Omega, you'll get Okada, and they just place him with Mark Briscoe. But the show would have benefited so much more if Okada versus Mark Briscoe was not on the show. Not because they had a bad match, like, it was a decent match, but the fact that you just paired them for the sake of pairing them, you really could have put Billy Starks, Athena versus Persephone and Thunder Rosa on the show. You could have 1000% done that. And that's the thing with the AEW, Tony Khan, and whoever is in charge of, like, booking, that is really annoying, is because if the opposition, and you know they're watching your product, we already know that WWE for sure watches AEW. We know because of the talent that they recruit from there. They like it's not because they're just guessing that they're good talent. No, they fucking watch the product. So it would be nice if Tony Khan listens to the WWE fans, listen to what they complain about, and you fix that on your show. That would be like a good way, I think, like a general way of getting some of your audience back. I'm not saying everybody's going to tune in. I'm not saying everybody's going to come back, but that would be a good start for your audience to come back. Because WWE right now, the product is not even that fucking good. It's not even that fucking great. AEW right now, the product is actually pretty good. But where they make mistakes on are the mistakes where WWE is doing the same mistakes. And it pisses me off because it's like, you could have Timeless Tony to be the face of your company, but you don't. Timeless Tony should be the face of your company, but she's not, for some weird reason. And you have Mercedes versus Timeless Tony at All In. You should make that a main event. I understand Okada versus Omega. I fucking understand it more than, I'm not gonna say more than anybody, but I'll say more than most people. I understand, okay? This is chapter 5. I've seen all 4. I've jizzed myself of all 4. I've watched all 4 several times. We're gonna rewatch them. Actually, I could rewatch one after stream and put it on the Patreon. I understand it, but at the same time, put your company over. Put AEW over. Put what you built over. Put what you fucking built over. Timeless Tony would not have been Timeless Tony if it wasn't for AEW. Mercedes Moné would have not been Mercedes Moné if it wasn't for AEW. Put that shit as your main event. Put that fucking shit as your main event, okay? We get it. Okada versus Omega, we get it. Another fucking 7-8 star fucking classic, you know? Dave Meltzer will literally fucking be in a coma. He'll be fucking jizzing out fucking powder. Dust. He's gonna fucking, you know, wipe the flute off. We get that. But you will be doing a disservice to the women's division in your locker room, and you will be doing a disservice to what Timeless Tony and Mercedes Moné has done for your company. That's end of rant right there. That's the end of fucking rant. Because goddamn, it's so annoying that he doesn't. How are you not? Wait, Billy was replaced with Red Velvet? Is Billy hurt or something? I just want to know. I'm not like dissing Red Velvet. I think she's phenomenal, but why did that happen? That's kind of crazy. Mortos wouldn't be getting a main event push if it weren't for Mercedes and AEW. Exactly. Tony is the face of AEW to us. They also built Hangman, so should also be the main event. No, I understand that Hangman should also be the main event, and I understand John Moxley. So here's my thing. You can say that they built Hangman. You can say that, but what they're doing with Hangman is so good that he should main event. I feel like, with all sincerity, I don't know him personally, but if you tell him, hey, we want to put Timeless Tony and Mercedes Moné as the main event, I think he would be fucking 1,000% okay with being the co-main event. And here's why. Because he's going against somebody. I don't know whose fucking plan it was, but you're going against the AEW champion, but we don't see the title. Yet we have the belt collector Mercedes Moné representing that TBS fucking title, posting it every single time on social media, wearing it everywhere she goes. We got Timeless Tony with the women's championship also representing it, taking it wherever she goes as well. Wouldn't you rather two people who have helped AEW come to what AEW is and is actually representing that title over something like, yes, Adam Page, honestly, what he's doing right now is fucking phenomenal. And yes, they did build him to sort of save AEW. But we can also highlight the two women that are also saving AEW in that sense as well. So for me, I'm gonna die on this hill. I think Mercedes and Timeless Tony should main event. If they don't main event, it should be Adam Page versus Jon Moxley. If it's Kenny versus Okada, whatever. Like whoever main events, I'm not gonna crash out over. Unless Jon Moxley retains. If Jon Moxley retains, bro, I mean, GG's, GG's. That would be the end of me. Nice mess, thank you. Promoted as a double main event, yeah. Oh, she's been dealing with injuries? That fucking sucks, man. Oh, that sucks. Put Tony and Mercedes as the main event if Mox is going to retain. Who's the face then? What do you mean, who's the face then? Are you talking about Kenny versus Omega? Because Kenny Omega's the face. Adam Page is the face. Timeless Tony's the face. Are you talking about who's the face of the company? They're pushing Adam Page right now. For a little bit, I think they kind of put Ospreay as like that face, or like, you know, like head person. Swerve was that individual before that. MJF was that person before Swerve. So I think at the moment, I mean, that you could say it's Adam Page, but I still think that Timeless Tony is so much more over than Adam Page, which either one being face is fine. For a while, I thought it was Rey Mysterio Jr. It's Rey Mysterio. I don't know what you say for a girl. No, I know that AEW doesn't have a face of the company. I understand that. This is the thing whenever I have these conversations. I have to be so literal. If I'm not literal, then people will be like, no, but like technically, actually, that's why I don't really like having conversations like this, because I remember why I don't have them. AEW technically doesn't have a face, but if you're going to put a face, like if you're going to choose somebody to be the face, that is who I am referencing. Oh my god. Somebody did that with the CM Punk win too. I posted CM Punk's first WWE televised match, or no, I think I put CM Punk's first WWE match. I don't know. YouTube. So on YouTube, WWE Volt posted it, and whatever that title was, I copied and pasted. And somebody put, actually, his first match was with Simon Dean, Maven, and I forgot who else. And then I had a comment saying, oh yeah, I forget that marks need everything super specific. If not, it's like a whole different conversation. So I had to like specify like just one little thing. Take off the mask. It's cutting the circulation of your head, Grandma. No, it's not actually. I don't think women have ever main evented an AEW pay-per-view. Tony and Mercedes should be perfect to be the first. Mariah May versus Tony would have been the perfect one, but we can't keep bringing that up. You know, it already passed. It didn't fucking happen. I will bring it up in the sense of like that should have been it, but I can't be too mad anymore about them not main eventing. I just hope that finally we get two women that main event, and I think it should be Timeless Tony versus Mercedes. Guys, we all be happy that Mercedes man main evented. I'm happy that her man main evented. Cody Rhodes doesn't need AEW. AEW needs Cody Rhodes. I mean, they've been fine without Cody Rhodes. I don't know why you're bringing that up. Minnie, the only reason Hangman would lose is if Darby... Yeah, I know. And at that point, pivot. Pivot. No. Pivot. Pivot. Pivot, dog. Fucking... Call me Ross. Call me Ross Geller. Pivot. Pivot! I swear to God, if I think there's a 95% chance that Hangman Adam Page wins. There's that 5% chance that I feel like Tony Khan cannot pivot to save his fucking life. And if he has something in mind, he will continue to book shit until that certain thing happens. And he thinks it's going to be magical when it does. Even though the ride was bumpy as shit. I am loving everything they're doing with Blake Monroe's character on NXT. I like it too. I like it. I like Mariah May, but Blake Monroe right now, I like it. I'm not, no fucking complaints from me whatsoever. Beast about to win that TNT title. If they do the same Death Riders interference type of nothing for Mox to be Hangman, no, I'm fucking, I don't know. Like, guys, don't get me started when it hasn't even been the outcome. Okay, not gonna lie. Okay, you're right. Oh my God. It wasn't cutting my circulation or anything, but it was getting a little heated in there. But here, I'm back. I'm back. Hi everybody, Mini Portable here. I only came back because I took a couple of deep breaths and it helped me a lot. The AEW Championship doesn't exist anymore. It's the World Heavyweight Briefcase. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, even Vince sometimes would pivot. Yeah. Minnie, I can see your bald spot. Okay, on that note, everybody have a wonderful night. I mean, I don't work a double on Thursday. If I can't get like a YouTube video recorded by tonight, I mean, I could probably get one done tomorrow. I don't know. Let me try to come back with some My Rise on Thursday or Friday morning. Most likely it will be on Friday morning, because I do want to focus on, I'm focusing on YouTube, but I also want to focus on like actually having ideas, like set videos. Like it's like I have these 3-4 video ideas that I have to record. I kind of do, but I haven't really put that much effort into it. Alrighty, they do need to book Brody King better. I think they have proper booking for him, but I think they should skyrocket this man and put the title on him. Alrighty, have a wonderful night. Owa, Dwan, Roger, James, Albert, Shona, Jorge, Blackman. Good night, Pookie, Sam, Hefe, Zendaya, TMW. Do not forget, my new podcast with Wheezy is out right now. Next month, it will be on her channel, okay? But if you haven't already, Wheezy and I have a new podcast. We talk about wrestling, feet pics, comments, mental health, medication. We talk about it all. Wherever the conversation lands, we're going to talk about it. But we will always include wrestling into the pods. Have a good night, Ice. Actually, Berlin. I'm still calling you Berlin. Uso, Zendaya. I know his name is Ice Berlin. I was like, wait, let me, you know what? Nah. Alrighty, guys, I will be recording for Patreon like in 5 minutes, and then hopefully I'll get a YouTube video. But tomorrow's match, honestly, if I could find it, I'll probably do Okada versus Kenny 1 right now. I'll do it right now because I know we got only what, like 13 days left, I think, or no, 23 days. I don't know.